I think we're live. Good morning. Good to see everyone. Hope you're doing well. All right, here we are. VeVe Drop Live and Veveverse here. Sorry, I got all my stuff going off. I can't mute it before I go on here. Anyways, it's good to see everyone here. We got Veveverse Live coming up, and we are going to have Masterroni, California Comics come on, just talk about Veveverse, comics in the Veveverse, of course, with California Comics, and just whatever else we want to talk about. But first, we've got VeVe Drop Live, and we've got Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. I think this is going to be interesting today, and I'll tell you why in a second. But let's go see. We got a couple people in chat. Make sure to share this out there if you don't mind. That we can get a few more people here, and also hit that like button. Just joining us, we've got Pastor Knack. He was here a little while ago. But anyways, Minty Fresh. We'll have those Minty Fresh numbers for you. And hopefully we're going to have some people showing up because I think this could sell out. I'm not sure. We're going to have to see, but we'll go from there. We got Tom here being a smartass. It takes a few seconds for people to come in here and see that I'm live. We're also on Arena Social, so if you're over there, good to see you. We got a few people here that are going to be up and doing drop stuff. So yes, this might not have a lot of people. There's Pastor Knack. I'm here. Let's go. It is time. Who is ready? Like I said, we only have a few people here, but let's go ahead and take a look at the comic that we have today in the segment I like to call What's VeVe Got?
What's VeVe got? Time to check out the drop. What's VeVe got? Time to check out the drop. What's VeVe got? Time to check out the drop. What's VeVe got?
All right. Well, what do we have? We have Star Wars Revenge of the Sith from 2005. Now, this is actually very interesting. And hopefully, we have some people in chat that can school me on this. Originally, this comic was Dark Horse. So if you look at it, it says Marvel, but if you go out there and try to look at, prices and stuff, it says Dark Horse. So interesting. Is this FA Marvel Star Wars? Were there multiple covers? I tried to look it up and I could not find that Marvel actually had an official cover. Doesn't mean anything. But anyways, if you do know, let me know. But here's what's very interesting. We have our normal common, uncommon, which I saw on the internet on Twitter that this was the same cover as the Ultra. So basically, we got three of the same covers. There's the uncommon, there's the rare version of that, and then there's almost the same. It's a little different, little less dark. I don't get it, but it doesn't matter. And then the secret. But here's what's really interesting. There's only 1,000 of these. There's going to be 42 secret rares, 100 ultra rares, 200 rares, 258 uncommon, and 400 commons. I think this might sell out. Now, I might be willing this into existence, but we've had 1,000 edition comics. This isn't necessarily anything that special, but it is Star Wars. So I'm going to say it's special. But we don't have that many minty fresh numbers. When I try to look up the value, I didn't really find that much. But this was released the same year as the movie. And who knows? This might do well. With only 1,000, if you think this cover looks good, it might be worth it. Let me know. $6.99 too. They did not do that. There's Tom. Tom, let's go. What is up, Christopher? Good to see you. This drop is hot. Okay, I'm going to be honest. And please vote if you haven't. And do not use my calculus for what you're going to do. But I'm thinking about going for 5 to 10 of these. Now, I know that's just going to be harmful to my bottom line because I never do well. But I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling it. Let me know your thoughts. Please vote. Let me know what you're going to do. Video Shane, good to see you. How have you been? Hopefully everyone's checking out your content, McFarlane, quizzes, and everything. What do you have coming up this week? Let us know. Good to have you here. Smart buy, worth it. Price predict. Okay, price predictions are going to be hard. Again, not financial advice. I do think that this will be worth going for one at least. I think I'm going to go for at least 5. If I was to price predict, here's the thing. They're $6.99. They could have tried to do 10 for this comic. We've seen them do it before. I almost want this to sell out to prove a point to VeVe. Like, give us $6.99 comics, give us thousands. Now, I know as they do more thousands, they become worth less. But on something like this, I think it could do well. So I'm going to still say the common and the uncommon are going to stick around normal numbers. Maybe we're going to see 2 gems on the common, maybe 250. Uncommon's been doing worse. I don't know exactly what's going to happen on that, but let's just say 250. The rare might do okay. Maybe it is going to be, $6.99, and then the ultra rare and the secret rare, I really have no clue. I'd assume 75 plus on that secret rare. There's only 42 of them. So if you get a 77 in there, oh, you're not getting 77 because 87 is the first. If you get the 777 on that secret rare, that should be worth a lot. And ultra rare only has 100. Yeah. So even the rare, I think these are going to do pretty well. Even the uncommon doesn't have that many. So I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. That's what VeVe's got. So there's my price prediction. What do you think, Tom? What is up, Big A? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We've got, you're not going to be on today. Hopefully you'll be on tomorrow. But yes, we've got Masterroni and California Comics coming up. SR is the only good cover. All right, fair enough. What's up, the Incorrigible Goat Slayer? Good to see you. Remember, everyone, to hit that like button and also vote. Let me know what you're going to do. Are you going for Revenge of the Sith #1 comic today? Only 1,000 mints, 699 gems. Hey, InformMint and chat, I'm going full Degen on this. Less than 1,000 editions after VeVe takes their arguably most popular Star Wars movie and technically the origin of Darth Vader in comics. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't disagree. Let's just see how many they're taking. They're taking 99 of these. So 901 available. I mean, if I buy 5 and a lot of people buy 5 or 10, I don't know. I think this could be good. Let me know. 1,000, right? What is up, Dane K? Good to see you. Can't wait to turn 7 gems into 3 today. But here's the thing. If you really believe that you can turn 7 into 3, then taking a risk on this could be worth it compared to other comics we've lost a lot more on. This is why you have to vote. It looks like 47% are going to do this out of 17 votes. So we got to get more votes. Any of these covers exclusive to VeVe? I don't know. I don't even know if I've seen. I did not look up all these variants. I apologize. I don't know. Does anyone know if they are? If you can see these, wait a second. This one says make instead of Mike. Interesting. Mayhew. Anyways, Mike Mayhew variant for those 3. And this is the original cover that, like I said, was Dark Horse. So now that it says Marvel, that's also interesting. What's up, Larry? Chilling and vibing? I'm chilling and vibing for sure. Good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Still getting those really good interviews. You'd be checking them out on X and Spotify to check out all the people that he's interviewing. Good to see you, Larry. I hope you're doing well. The $6.99 price is what made this right. Correct. $1,699. And so my thought is we have to encourage VeVe to continue this. What is the storyline? I mean, the storyline's literally Revenge of the Sith 2005 movie. So as we said up here, it's technically origin of Darth Vader in comics. So there you go. I think it's definitely good. He's going for it. What is up, Frony? One Big A. Oh, hello, BE. Exactly. No, we don't have Big A today. He doesn't do Wednesdays because he has people in his house. But I think he'll be here tomorrow and hopefully for something cool. And by the way, Frony, we do have a horrible comic. So give me a second here. We'll go do it. We'll go look at those minty fresh numbers. Next McFarlane Trivia Night is on the 16th. Great prizes and fun. All right. So that's coming up in just a little bit. Let's see. 114820. You're wrong. And you're wrong. What's up, Fromy? This is a junker. 42 too many. You can't get number 1. 87 is going to be the first minute. Crypto pumping this morning. Good to hear. I know we had a little bit of a pullback. So hopefully we'll get some good prices here. Akash, good to see you. Hello. Best wishes to all who's going for this. Ronnie Lido, member of the channel. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Mint 501. It is in here. We'll look at my Minty Fresh numbers. That will be on there. The UC and U are almost the same. Lazy. Was it you who pointed that out earlier? Yes. And the rare. Because the rare is just that without color. Oh, see this. You could just pop in and do it. There we go. Here it comes. There we go. I did forget to do. I don't know why it doesn't auto do it. Okay, I pay 100 gems for mint one. You can't get it. What's up, Alejandro? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Make sure everyone you're voting if you haven't yet, or you're going for today. Alejandro, thanks for being a member. Let me know what you're going to do today, because I'm thinking about going for 5 to 10 of these. There's only 1,699. Maybe that's not a good price. I don't know. I am definitely gambling today, and I'm going to try to make some profit. So that's my hope here. You selling your GMs BEY? I have one that I'm selling just to get some gems back. I'm just always constantly trying to keep my gems at a certain price, and if I do well today, then I'll take them off. Ahoy, ahoy, Denny OC, another member. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I'm having a grand day, and I think we're gonna have a good comic. Watma, it's good to see you, man. Good luck to everyone. We got Maj in here. Oh, by the way, we do have a giveaway. I'm going to wait until we have some more people here, but we do have a giveaway for the Veveverse live segment. So I'm probably going to wait a little bit, maybe at least until we got California Comics and Masterroni. Good to see you, Majin. Morning, y'all. Good luck to this. Going for it 100. I think I might gamble on one. Yeah, I think this is selling out. Let me know your thoughts if you think this is going to sell out. Because with only 1,000, and again, I know that's a lot, but the secret rares don't have many. You land a secret rare Star Wars, get a good mint. I think you're going to be a winner. Not financial advice. Good morning, brother. Hope you hit the SR. Yeah, me too. I know I won't. Won't be long before I take my crypto out and buy MC1 SR. Wouldn't that be nice? I wasn't going for this, but you were really going for. I think I'm going for 5. Here's the thought, and I could be wrong. Tom doesn't think this will be worth anything. So 400 on the common, right? Obviously, most people are going to get a common. 258 on the uncommon, 200 on the rare, then 142 on the secret rare. Now, technically, this could sell out, and we have other comics that had 3,000 that didn't sell out and had only 600 sold. I think this might sell out. Because it's 1,000, I almost want to encourage people to have this sell out, because if it sells out at $6.99 with 1,000, and VeVe maybe continues to do this, maybe even lowers the mint size, even just a tad bit more, I want to encourage them to do this. So I think I'm going to at least go for 5. I don't know if I'll be able to buy 10. Maybe I will. Maybe I'm foolish. They're keeping 99. So there's 901 of these available. So that's my calculus. I could be completely wrong. This is not financial advice. Currently working on my 16-foot by 10-foot backyard movie screen today. Ooh, you got to show us pictures. I want to see pictures. Gary Love, good to see you. How are you doing? Hope you get a good pull today. I hope so too. Do the giveaway now for the most loyal minty fresh fan. I could, and I might, but I usually like to wait until 55 after. Either way, lowest mint 87. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's say hi to Mustus Busses. Going for this one because 1,000 editions. I like that. Absolutely. Talking to Majin, remember it. He's going to win something. All right, let's quickly go over the minty fresh numbers. Then we're going to do BE's Horrible Comics and Collectibles. All right, now it's awesome that you can't see the one under there. Is that going to make it too big? There we go. All right, 1,000 editions. 87 is going to be the first. These are the mints that I think will do okay, but just remember, getting these at floor is important. You don't want to get trapped with one of these, spend a lot of money. I don't think it's going to be worth it for you to go mint hunting unless you know what you're doing. But 99, of course, 501. I did 505. That's kind of, I don't know. It was released May of 05. So maybe that's a good mint. Again, I wouldn't pay a lot for 525. Yes. 544, which is George Lucas's birthday. 577, 580, 583. That is when all the first 3 movies were released, out of order, of course. 666, I threw that in there for order 66. 777 for sure. That's probably going to be maybe the best one, maybe that 501, and then 1,000. So if you get lucky, hopefully you'll grab that 777, because I think that's going to be the big one to get. All right, so here we go. We got Fromy here. Today we've got obviously Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. So, of course I had to make Marvel's comic. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what you think. I don't have Big A to look at here and see him not smirk. It's my favorite part. But we are so lucky today because Marvel just released Revenge of the Spliff, everyone. And look, I'm even at the bottom there. I'm kind of like off the page. You can see me at the bottom left corner there. I think that's amazing. But here's what's also amazing. I've got an inside pic of one of the pages in there. Let's go ahead and take a look at Revenge of the Spliff. Oh, I can't even read that. It's so tiny. What does he say? He says, "How dare you ban rolling papers, Your Honor?" And of course, then we got the guy. I don't know who that guy is, but he's going to pop up on every page. What do you think, everyone? I think this is greatest comic ever. If we sold 10, this would sell out for sure. Revenge of the Spliff. Let me know your thoughts. Good luck to you, Fro. What's up, Digital Vibes? Good to see you, man. It's good having you on Thursday. How have you been? I know you went to your convention on Saturday, had lots of good pictures. Everyone should definitely be checking that out, going to his page and seeing what's up. Good to have you here. What do you got going on this week? And what are you doing for this drop? Also, if you haven't yet, please hit that like button or I will scream. Hit the like. Oh my God, we're only at 8 people. Come on. We got to get to 20. This is ridiculous. Hit that like button. Make sure you're voting. We got 32 votes. Looks like we're 50-50. Are you going for Revenge of the Sith number 1? Remember, this has only 1,000 copies. Nice comic. All right. Can we get the Cobra back on the show? Not today. She's in court. That's all I can say. She can't even tell me what she's doing, but she got screwed and she's now on a court case. She got called in for jury duty. What's up, Digital Vibes? Wait a second. What about my what's up, Casey BMW? You bastard. What do you think? Revenge of the Spliff? So, okay, he loves it. All right. Well, since you're here and you didn't call my name and I'm kind of offended a little bit, let's go take a look at Casey BMW's calendar real quick. See what we've got coming up this week.
Yo, it's Kid from the film, what it do? Dropping them updates, keeping it true. Every VeVe drop, he stay in the know. But I'm tight cause he's nice like a straight up pro. Man's got the calendar, sharp as a tack. You blink, he's already got the mid on stack. I'm out here struggling, he's out here hustling. Snipe so clean, got the whole squad rumbling. The BMW, we see what you about to leave some for the rest. Don't clear us all out. Weekly grind, get a VeVe plug. But stop snatching all the heat, bro. Show some love.
All right. Well, here we are. We're Wednesday, right? So we've got this Star Wars. Of course, we're going to have Veveverse live. Then we've got the Fantastic Four comic on Thursday. I'll be covering that. Then we have an art drop on Saturday. I'm not going to be covering that. And then, of course, we've got the Maserati coming up on Sunday. Let's take a quick look at the Maserati. I'm interested. I don't know 100% if I'm going for it, but let's go ahead and take a quick look at this. Let me get this up on the screen here so we can see what we want to do here. This is the Maserati. It's actually really cool. This was a concept car. I'm sure Big A knows way more about this than me. It's 40 gems. There are going to be 2014. This came out in 2014, this concept car. And then we've got a chaser here with 44. So, I mean, this is going to be hard to get. But definitely, actually, this is actually one of the coolest cars I think they've had on here. Now, I'd like to see more of it and see what it looks like, but very interesting. So I'll be covering this, and I think Emoji will be on with me. So I think that's going to be a good drop. I'm excited to see. I don't know if I'm going for it yet, but definitely. And then, of course, we've got the Fantastic Four fake number 1 right there. So I'll be covering that tomorrow with Big A, unless he blocks me and doesn't come on. Let's go back here. Revenge of the Spliff, everyone. Revenge of the Spliff. Don't forget it. All right. Now, okay, let's see. Yes, you liked it. What the Spliff's so horrible. You know I do it horrible. Ain't good to see you buying Galactus SR for 100 gems. If anyone wants to quick sell. I think Tom bought all them up for 99 the other day. My legs were sore for 2 days after that convention, but it was tons of fun. Yeah, I saw you were all over the place there. Tom now believes this is a winner. Digital Toys with Tommy. Good to see you. Thanks for the show. As always, thanks for coming and hanging out. Remember, hit that like button, everyone, or I will scream. Oh, I forgot that I've got a bunch of stupid sounds too. Let's hear him. If you remember, I did them all the other day. Here we go. Oh, is these on loops? Here we go. Here's another one. All right, I got to add more. Those kind of suck. All right, moving on. What's up, informant? All right. But I had to ask you. So this does not count, KCBMW. You lose points. You really have lost points. I can't believe you got 0 viewers on Arena. Go fuck yourself, Arena. How did I go from 160 to 0? Rob Cooks, good to see you. Literally walked into jury duty, gave 0 Fs, and was out in 30 minutes. She was going to do that whole thing like I can't do it, but she felt like she should, and now she regrets it. She absolutely regrets it. I can make a comic with AI. We all can. Gary Love, good to see you. Have you seen Revenge of the Sniff? It stinks. Ooh, I could have done that. I don't know what I was saying. Good to see you, Gary. Hoping California Comics buys a couple cheap comics I listed. He might. You can try to shill. There's Tucson. What's going on? It's funny. It's going to be funny when you need a jury and everyone there doesn't give enough. Right. I think that's what the Cobra was thinking. I'll just do it. Hey, I see the Stormtrooper floor rising. That's good. No, the split on is a winner. Let's go. Anthony Cooper, good to see you. All right. Are you hitting that like button? I think you are. We got 15. I guess I can stop. Looks like 37 votes, 49% going for the comic, 51% are not. It is 9:51. You got a few minutes. Let's see here. I've got it on my tablet. This is what I suggest, everyone. Why don't you go in, join that wait list? All right, join the wait list, because you should be able to buy 2 right away, just in case this sells out. Hold on, I'm looking for the stupid thing. Join the wait list. I'm going to see you on the other side. So I think it worked last time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you can do a double buy maybe. So I went ahead and joined the wait list, as you should too. Not financial advice, and you only have a few more minutes to do it here. LOALBE with the sound effects turning into 80s disc jockey from a radio station called the Smash or something. Yes, why not? Right? Anything to make this interesting. Because this show needs a lot of help. Got one person on Arena Social, so F my life. What's up, Double Quill? Do we have a blog coming out today? Let us know. It's good to see you. Should be checking her out on X, and that will take you to her blog. I always retweet them out, so definitely check them out. They are very good to read. They're good reads, and may even help you do better on VeVe or in life too. Fromy, your ratings during the Cobra visit must have spiked. She was fun to listen to. The Bash BE hour had me like, yeah, no, it's fun with her. We got our little shtick going, so I enjoy it, and maybe more. We can get her on here. LOL, I love it. Not gonna lie. I don't know. I feel like I should be offended. So to all you people, that's what I think about you. All right, Star Wars. Holy cow. Here we are. Let me make sure I don't have any messages here. Oh, let's see. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's what you got, Big A? Oh my Lord. How much is that worth? You gotta be kidding me. I hate you. I can't believe it. Oh my God. Only Big A knows what I'm talking about. All right, let's see how much that's worth. That's worth a lot, isn't it? You got to be kidding me. Wow. Good for you, Big A. I mean, let's be honest, you definitely deserve it, but holy F, you screwed me. Let's see, about 20 minutes. All right, so we've got California Comics going to be on here soon, and same with Masterroni. He'll be on here soon too. Just checking if there's anything else going on here. I don't see. All right. Oh my Lord, I cannot believe it. What you need is a no whammy. I got to be careful because I don't know what's going to get me screwed on here. Wait, look again. Wait, did you not get that? What did I miss? Wait. You were kidding? Oh, nice. I already got. I'm so confused. Oh, you bastard. Oh. Oh, I can't. I was kind of excited for you. No, that's not as good. All right. I still actually would have rather you get the other one. I thought he got a Miles Morales. Later this afternoon. Yep. Just a light summer themed one. All right, I like that. We'll keep an eye on that for sure. The best part when she yelled at BE for spending on a stupid app. Life of my house, not disrespect all jokes. I love 80s DJs. I finally pick up the Prince Diana Beanie Baby. That's fine. Oh, I have one of those. I actually have one of those. So you should be lucky to have one. I don't know where it is, but I know I have one. All right, what time is it? It's 9:55. So we should have our guests coming here soon. Again, don't forget that, well, if you haven't joined the wait list, you're already screwed. I'm going to go in and try to double buy. But this only has 42 secret rares. So if you get that secret rare, that is good. And it's going to be very limited, one of the lowest minted Star Wars secret rare. This is why I think it's selling out. I mean, think about it. You could get for $100, the whales can go in for 700, and maybe they get one of those secret rares, and who knows where it goes. I just think this sells out. I think I'm going to buy as many as I can buy. We'll see. Don't do it, people. This is just what I'm going to do, but I am going to go probably buy 5. It's what, $35, a little less. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Or I'm going to get punched in the face and screwed. Let's see. Oh, did Big A finally pick up the print? Oh, now I got it. Panini dropping NBA Flawless 250 a pack, big time opportunity, and flipping going down Friday. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it. What's up, Wes? Good to see you. Yeah, the Cobra is in court now. By the way, we got Casey BMW is on Arena app. Good to see you. And out here, just showing a little love on there. Yeah, nobody's watching on Arena. It takes like hours before you get like 50 people. Oops, forgot to join the wait list. You are screwed. You are screwed there. Let's see. I'm getting at least 2 on the draw. See, look, even Double Quill is doing it. App lagging for anyone else? Don't say that. All right, hold on. I mean, how could it be lagging? Let's check it out. Let me see if it's lagging. No, I mean, no, it looks like it's loading up pretty quickly. We'll have to see. All right, I'm going to go right to the comic. Let's see what I get. I'm joined the wait list. I'm on auto pay. I am ready. We've got 2 minutes, 10 seconds until it is time. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. I never go for comics anymore. LOL, not chancing this one. Yeah, but you're going for it now. So see, she even thinks, Double Quill thinks that this is a good buy. Not financial advice, of course. Let me actually pause this. Also, if you haven't yet, please hit that like button. We're 2 away from 20. Also, a lot of people don't realize they're not subbed to the channel. It really helps. Even just one, if I can add one person today, sub to the channel. And if you want to be notified or warned if I'm going on, hit that notification button. Let's see here. On the final vote, we don't really have a final vote. Only 42 votes. 51% are going for this. 48% are not. Remember, only 1,000 of these. You all using newer app. I cannot stand it even for a few minutes. Trust me, I don't like it, but I have no choice. I'm not like Casey BMW who has like saved his phone. Holy cow, look who's here. I miss you, man. Not only a moderator, also a member back from Egypt. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Did you come up with a song in Egypt that's going to be a Grammy winner? Let us know. Minting 3. Yeah, see, I think I'm minting 5. I just can't get over the fact 42 secret rares and 100 ultra rares. I don't know what that means value-wise. But I think they'll be worth something, especially if you get lucky. They're keeping 99 of these. So I think if you get the rare or higher, I think you're going to do pretty well. I don't even hate this rare. I kind of like no color, but basically 3 of the same covers here. I'm not loving the ultra rare, but trust me, I will get it and sell it. Casey BMW. All right, 16 seconds, everyone. Double quill. I think I've only gotten 2 to 3 SR ever on comics. Not worth the gamble for me. Really? Always thinking of songs. They fill my head 24/7. All right, here we go, everyone. Can I get 2? Wait, it didn't buy it for me? The auto buy didn't buy for me? Auto paid fail, low gem balance. That's impossible. Okay, I think I was able to buy 2. I think I was able to buy 2. All right, what do you think here? What do you think? Did this sell out? What do you think? Let me know. Let me know what you got here. Did it sell out? Did it not? There's only 1,000. You can downgrade on iOS device to use the old app. Just have to sign a security certificate every week. Ooh. Blessing and a curse. Let's see. It's a number of uncommons that's concerning me. I've had to chase some low ones lately. I think you'll get it. Crypto cycles might be over. Rip altcoins. Really? Big A, where are you? Let me know your thoughts on that. Why do you say that, Wes? I need to know. I got 5 UCs last time. What's up, Pooski? Our first member of the channel ever. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Let me know what you're doing, and also hit that like button if you haven't yet. 53% going for this. Looks like, oh, we're 1 away from 20. We should be at 30 easily. 47% are not. It's only $6.99 for this. I don't know. Uncommon yet again. Middle, mint, rare, uncommon. All right, let me go look at what I got. I got 2. Wait, it's not showing up yet. Let's see what I got here. I got 2. Oh, it's taking forever to load. Oh, you got to be effing kidding me. 2 commons. Why? Why? Oh my God. That's for you, VeVe. Fuck. All right, 3 more. I've got 3 more. Got a rare. A rare's good. Common mint 805, 454, 2 uncommons. I wasn't able to get 2. I got 2. Bitcoin, ETFs, countries, business, billionaires, all hoarding Bitcoin. We all got commons. You got to be kidding me. I'm still going to do it. I don't know. We've got 3 minutes, 24 seconds until we can buy again. Of course. VeVe really likes to screw it into me. But yeah, whatever. What am I going to do? Oh. All right, who's going for more than 1? We got 46 people watching. Hit that like button. I mean, look, what's nice is that we've got 48 votes, 56% going for this. All right, let's go bring on our first guest, my co-host here. Masterroni, what's going on?
I'm here.
You're here. It feels like forever. By the way, did you go for this comic today?
No, I didn't even have time.
Oh man, you know there's only 1,000 of these, right? Like I'm buying more.
Yeah.
I already bought 2, and I got 2 commons.
What's the real value for it?
The real value? I don't know what the real value is, but what I do know is we've got California Comics here. Let's bring him on. And don't forget, we do have a giveaway today, so don't leave. You got to be here for it. Let's go bring him on too. What's up? How you doing, California Comics? Good to see you.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, not too bad, guys. How about you? You keeping well?
Yeah, I'm doing well. It's good to have you here. First time on the channel. Got Masterroni here. I'm very excited. Did you go for this comic today?
I haven't, but I'm going to have a little dabble in the aftermarket, I think.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. I seem to like screw myself and say, oh, well, let me go try to get a secret rare on the drop, and then I get commons and uncommons. But let's see, I've got 1:44. I already bought 2, got 2 commons. F my life. F my life. But I do like the fact, like, what do you think about this kind of drop with only 1,000. I know we've had it before on the green app and all that. I mean, it's Star Wars, 1,699. Is that a good play, or what do you think?
Yeah, well, yeah, I thought it should be a given. This one sells out, even if it's not immediate, over the coming days. Being that, yeah, like you said, it is a popular Star Wars book. But I think the only downside is, as you know, as a mint hunter, is that you lose the 1977, 1976, etc., don't you? Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I like the dynamic.
That's what I said, and they couldn't have started it. So 87 was the first mint. They should have made it 77, in my opinion. By the way, we got Chris Severs here. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I know he's mint hunting out there too. Yeah, we kind of missed really 777, 501. Not too many great mints. Incorrigible Goat Slayer got the altar 980. Let's go. Yeah, I think that's fair for this. 38 seconds. So you don't think this will sell out right away, but probably will sell out because there's only 1,000, right? Like, it makes sense.
Yeah, but don't listen to me. My predictions are always way off. But yeah, I would say I'm going to go with next 3 days, I reckon.
I think it might happen. We'll find out here in just a second. 18 seconds. By the way, we still have the giveaway, so I'm gonna get that running here in a second. We'll finish this drop, and then we'll get into Veveverse and bring up California Comics space in the Veveverse and talk to Masterroni about the trip in Lisbon. Okay, so you can buy now. All right. Oh, maybe I got to back out. Hold on a second. I want to be able to buy at least 3 more. Okay, it's not even letting me buy. Uh-oh, are these sold out? Is anyone else able to buy? Flash Ink got 284. I don't even. Wow, is it sold out? Can anyone? What was that?
I'll take a look as well. Let's have a look, see if it's sold out.
Oh my God, I can't believe one more. Oh, it's one more minute. My bad. That was for the initial. I was thinking he's right. It hasn't sold out.
You forgot how VeVe app works.
Yes, I did. Well, I assumed on the time on here because I already bought mine that it would be correct, but it's not. Yeah, one more minute. Thank you for that. Pair of Veveverse Jedi guests on the show today. That's absolutely right. Had to have the top people here. You have to wait till 7 after. I knew that too. Yeah, I know. Imagine thinking that VeVe comic will sell. Okay, here we go. Now I can buy. All right, I'm going to buy a bunch of these real quick. Got it. I'm going to buy a third one. I'm sorry, fourth one. Yeah, I got 4, 5, 6, whatever that is, in 598. Should I buy? I'll buy one more. I'll buy a 6. All right, let's see what I got. All right, I'll check them out in a second. See if I got anything good. Let me know if anyone got anything good there. Just real quick, Masterroni, having you back now, how does it feel back after all the traveling? You did UK, you did Lisbon. How are you feeling?
That's good, man. Lisbon was so amazing. I wish would never leave there. It was so good.
Are you gonna
The
move
weather
there? Is
was
that what you're
nice.
saying?
Man, actually, same thing, If I become a millionaire or something and I have too much money on me, I'll probably move to a country like that.
Or you could just have a house there. California Comics,
Yeah.
did you go to either one of those events?
I went to the London event, being that
That's
I'm in the UK, but the Portugal event I didn't get to, but it looked like London on steroids. Like it looked like it was a completely different event, which yeah, I'm intrigued to hear what Ronnie says.
Well, it looked
It
like they
was
had
way
fun. They were
way
on.
different.
Yeah, and
There's
you
no
were drinking.
comparison.
You were drinking too.
I had a couple of drinks. I didn't get too drunk, but yeah,
A liar. You
I
were
had fun. I had
totally-
fun. No,
I saw the
that's
most.
like literally the last VeVe event, which was France, was the last time I actually got a bit tipsy. So basically, I'm just drinking on the VeVe events. It's crazy. So literally 1 year ago, what is it? 1.5 years ago?
You were
That's the last
drinking.
time I got some drink. Other than that, I don't mess around with
That's what I
alcohol.
thought. I figured you didn't drink that much. All right, let's go check to see what I got here because I'm sure I'm going to be pissed. But if you bought any more in chat, please let me know what you got, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. Actually, here I can pull it up on screen. That way, I can be upset with everyone watching how bad I did.
You did make me FOMO in as well. I did pull the trigger a few times now.
Anything good?
I can see an ultra rare 342, which is not too bad.
That's not
So
bad at
give me-
all. There's only 100 of those. I think you're going to do well.
Yeah, looking for the others to come through.
All right, here we go. Let me go share this tab. Oh, you got to be effing kidding. Wait a second. I bought. Oh, my Lord. 101. That's not bad. 100 would have been better. You got to be kidding me. I swear that I bought 6 of these. That's really odd that it.
I don't think they've come through fully yet. I think it's maybe been a bit slow on delivery.
Yeah, because. All right, so I got 103. But when did it say how many I purchased? I don't even know. It says I own 4 of these. So there you go. Well, I got to buy another one. I guess they haven't sold out. Let me go buy another one then. I'll probably end up with whatever. I already said I was. Oh, is it? It's sold out. It's sold out.
Mm.
Fuck.
GG.
Ah. Yes.
I told you to buy more.
Don't listen to me. Wow.
Fuck. I cannot believe that I did that. Yeah, I totally wanted to buy, and I swear I bought 6 of these. All right. Well, it looks like I only got 4. I definitely bought. Maybe it's sold out when I was buying them, which I guess is possible. All right. Well, I definitely got screwed. Status quo for me.
How many did you go for? Was it 4 you hit?
I thought I went for 6, but I only got 4. So I got 101, 886, 634 on the commons, 1 uncommon, 103. So definitely I'm mad. Yeah, I definitely screwed this up. I knew I should have bought more, but actually I'm glad it sold out, only because I think it will show VeVe that they can go for lower editions on these, which, and charge $6.99. So I think that's good. Bought 6 all commons. Got 2, waiting on 3rd, money taken, just waiting. All right, so maybe it will show up. I thought I bought another 2. So I think people thought they bought stuff. And they're not getting 88. Oh, it's 88 pages. That is crazy. What's up, Bacardi? Check your wallet. 2 of mine say pending. All right, we'll say in my wallet if it's pending. Interesting. I should have checked how much money I had to make sure.
I've got a secret rare. I'll take that.
Are you serious? All right, let's give. So you got an ultra rare and a secret rare. Let's go ahead and give you the. What was it?
465. It's nothing special, but
yeah, but you got the secret and the ultra. Let's give you the win on that. All right, and then that's amazing for you. This is straight from my heart because it does say I have 6. It says I've got 2 pending. So, and Masterroni, you did not go for 1. So I do have.
I just got pending. 1. I just went for 1.
And what did you get?
I don't know. I'm still refreshing.
Oh,
you made me FOMO.
Oh, good. Let's see.
I got a rebound. I guess you're kind of right. That 1000 edition is good.
I figured this would sell out. Let's see. App update actually made things slower. Got dumb rare and ultra rare. What are you talking about, Double Cool? That's a win. You're gonna sell and then you can buy more. Delivery's taking their sweet time. Landed a 281 something. Still waiting to find out. Had to try at only 1000. They sold out in like 8 or 9 minutes. So you're right. Mine says pending. Did anyone get mint number 1? No, because 87 was the first mint. 465 BC was a great year. Congrats. All right, so got a rebound. Oh, I didn't even think about rebounds. Anyone get 501? I don't know. We got Bob Sales in the house. What's up, all? What's up, Callie and Ronnie? Good to see you, bro. BE. It's good to have you here, Bob Sales. When are we getting our next video? I'm gonna have to have him back on. Went for 2, got 2 comments. Same as always. I don't know why I bother going for mints. It's always better to buy in the market. Wattmiss got an SR. Congrats on that. Seriously, I got a rare and 2 ultra rares. This is what happens when you want the uncommon. Yeah, but you can sell your ultra rares and buy those uncommons. Oh my Lord. It looks like everyone did well. Okay, uncommon, 1 uncommon. Let's go rare. All right, so I'm feeling a little salty here. Hit that like button, but let's do this. I know we're going to kind of transition into Veveverse Live, but let me pull up the giveaway tool Are you going to be able to join California Comics and Masterroni?
What's that
Is
for
that
the
a
giveaway?
yeah. I want you both to be able to join. I just got to get this up here. Let's see. What are we going to do here? We're going to do let's see. We'll do this. We'll do hashtag. I'm not going to say what it is. Don't leave, everyone, because if you leave, you won't get it. You got to be here for the minute. So we've got this here. Remember, if you won the last 30 days, you cannot win again. This is supported by VeVe. It is not sponsored by YouTube. You can find all the information and details of this giveaway in YouTube description. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to play my little bit here, and on the other side, we will get the giveaway going. I'll probably run it for like 10 minutes, so everyone just kind of join and keep putting the hashtag in. Here we go.
It's time to join the VeVe Digital Collectible Giveaway. If you haven't won in the last 30 days, this is your chance to wrap something amazing. Don't miss out. Good luck.
All right, there we go. California Comics. Hashtag California Comics, all lowercase. Get that in here. We're celebrating having California Comics here. I'm going to go take a quick look and see if I got any more of the comics, which I'm sure I did not. Let's see what I got here. Okay, so I got totally effed. I got 6, but I got 4 commons and 2 uncommons. I got mint 101, 301, 634, 886. And on the uncommons, 103 and 598. So I totally got reamed. Damn it. All right, California Comics, get those in, everyone. There's Paul is in the house. Bob Sales, When Pokemon, Dilo. There's Masterroni. Did you get you got to get yours in there, Masterroni? You get your entry? We've got Scotchy and Keith Jones. California Comics, we got 22 people here. All right, so California Comics, now that this sold out, let's talk about comics. Let's we'll bring up your comic shop here in just a bit. I don't know if you want to share your screen, or maybe Masterroni, you can pull it up and we can share it on your screen. That way, hopefully I don't rug the stream.
Yeah, well, I'm currently locked out of the Veveverse, so I think they're maybe doing an update. So yesterday, I lost the ability to be able to duplicate and add items into it, and now I can't even it won't even log in. So I
are
think
you
they must be doing
serious?
an update. I think that if you're a beta user or a previous beta user, I think you're unaffected.
All right, can you here? I forgot to.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
If so, everyone in the chat, whoever uses Veveverse, don't log out. That's the key. If you log out, then won't be able to log it back in. Also, the problem with the duplication already has been reported, so they're working on it.
Okay,
I don't have any problem. Thank goodness.
So you're in, so you can pull up. You can
Yeah,
pull up space because you're gonna go in. All right, sound like we're losing your sound there for a second. Been locked out since yet. Well, I know I'm gonna be locked out. Keep joining. I'm gonna get. I'll pull you up in just a second. We've got 29 people here. Have you both been able to join it? The giveaway?
I haven't, but I feel a bit of a fraud joining it. So
Let's see. We're getting a few more. We got 31. See if you can do it. We'll wait. If not, we'll use mine for you if I get chosen. We got 51 people here. Please, everyone, hit that like button if you haven't. Let me know if you went for this. The comic did sell out. The market's about to open in 2 minutes, maybe 3 or 4. I bought 6. I got totally screwed. California Comics, you bought what, 3?
I've got 4. I've actually got 2 ultra rares, 1 common, and then the secret rare.
Wow, big win for you. Of course, big L for me, which is status quo. So this goes straight from my heart to a VeVe. Damn it, VeVe. I can never get this. Keep getting those in there. Hashtag California Comics. Bought 12, got 2 URs, 0 SRs. Yeah, I should have bought more. I should have tried more. Yeah, definitely congrats on getting that secret rare. That is definitely awesome being able to pick that up. And go ahead.
What's your thoughts on the common price, and where do you reckon that's going to land in the market?
In the market on the common, it's not going to do that well. I mean, because it's sold out, we might see 350, maybe even 4 right away. but you know the undercutting is going to go in soon after with all the whales that purchased multiples. They're going to just dump them. I mean, normally we get the dumps because they want the money to buy more, right?
Yeah.
So who knows? They might try to get a little bit more. You're probably going to end 250, maybe $3 on that common. The uncommon, I don't know. About the same, I'd say. The rare, I think you're going to go even eventually. Because they all sold out. I mean, they're all going to go up on the market, I guess. Man, I can't believe I got 6 and nothing. 42 gems. So yeah, I think though that secret rare, I think that's going to be worth a good amount. What do you think the secret rare might be worth?
I mean, there's a 42, isn't there? I reckon it will become to about 100, 100.
That's
I reckon.
it.
I
That's it.
don't. I like it, but yeah, I reckon it might come down to about 100.
Yeah, maybe it'll come back down on these low edition drops. I believe long term there will be value. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I think that secret rare is going to be worth more. I think you're going to be able to get like a couple hundred for it. Not financial advice, and I don't know for sure. That's just my guess. Because there's only 42. Now they did all sell out. But yeah, we'll have to see where that goes. What's the lowest mint for today? 87. Thanks for your drop video for my Veveverse Scotchy. Yeah, we'll pull that up too. We'll take a look at Scotchy's space that Masterroni was working on for sure here. Yeah, the lowest mint is 87 available. Went to VeVe Comics and bought 2 Star Wars number 2, got 2 ultra rares and a common. Congrats on that 87. That's right. Get that in, everyone. California Comics. We're going to go roll this in a second. Only 1,000 on these. That is correct. So, all right. The market's going to be open in a second. Let's go ahead and roll, everyone. Let's go do the giveaway, and then we can kind of transfer into Veveverse Live. All right, here we go. Last chance, everyone. Hashtag California Comics. There we go. Last Dane K got in there. Who's going to win? If I win, I will re-roll. Who is it going to be? Remember, if you won the last 30 days, you can't win again, but I think we're good. Wes! No freaking way. Is that Wes's first win? Wes, let me know you're here. Congrats on the win. Let us know you're here. Bob's first InformMint win. Next year when you're a millionaire, Bob. Next year. Shout out to California Comics for assisting me in my liquidation quest and buying comics. Yes, he does buy them out there. Well, are you? I saw you. You acquired some good mints the other day. You're always looking for stuff. What's like your favorite mint, if you want to tell us? By the way, Wes, I know you got to be here. Can you tell us your favorite mint, or can you not tell us? Because
I like a few different types. So yeah. What's your favorite?
What's my favorite? Actually, and I know you bought one of these. I really like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because you don't get many of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. 1, 2, 3s are good, but those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s, which I think I might have one of, I think to me that's a really good one because there just aren't going to be many of those moving forward. I don't think.
I think the ones the ones that I do like the sequential. I think when I first started doing the special mints, they're probably the more obvious one that I resonated to. But I do like the last mint. I think the final mint is quite clean. I want to say David Yu once upon a time said if it wasn't mint 1, then for him it would be the last mint. Obviously we know the FA year is obviously a key one, but if it's a bad guy, I quite like 666. Like I think you had on your minty fresh numbers on this one, so that's a mint I appreciate as well. Yeah,
for sure. I definitely. I'm going to see if I can sell my 101, get some jemmies back here. I don't know what I'll get for that, but we'll see if somebody will buy that. Yeah, I definitely like last mints used to be the one I would really go for. The problem is they're hard to get. They're really hard to get. And by the way, Wes, can you contact MC if you have any issues? Let me know. But congrats on that win. I'm just checking the market. Let's see what we got going on here. 3 gems on that common. And I'm looking to see if there's any minty fresh numbers. No minty fresh numbers that I see. Not yet. Let's see. When you're like looking at the market and trying to snipe, do you do it from like the common, or are you looking just to pick it up later, like contacting people and being like, just give them a price instead of trying to snipe it.
I think if the price that so I use vault value. I don't know if you use that with their sort of alert system. So I'll have
Yeah.
like a number of minutes in there. So if something drops like earlier, it was the Hawkeye Uncommon 666, and someone put that on for 10 gems, and I thought, well, that just seems quite fair, so I'll just buy it there and then. It's probably more of those higher value comics or mints that I might reach out and try and do a bit of a negotiation on. Obviously, I think you and I have done obviously a couple of deals in the past, haven't we, where we've just had a quick chat and just try to come to a value that's fair both sides.
Yeah, I think it's like, nobody's gonna, yank your chain and screw you, but I think you've been fair on prices. The rule of thumb, for a while was, could be 20, 30, 40 times. We don't see those anymore. It's like in my head, usually about 5 times floor. But it's hard to tell. It depends how important the comic or collectible is, what you're going to end up paying for it. Do you have kind of like, I will pay, 10x, 5x, like what's, you got to have a limit, right? Unless it's something super special.
I think again, it just comes down to, like you said, the importance of the book. Again, more recently that Marvel Comics won Mint 2021 for obviously the year it become digitalized on VeVe. That was over 50x, but it for me that's a one of one.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, again, I think it really just depends on the book. But then if someone's going for, I don't know, as a palindrome or an anagram that they like and appreciate, then maybe then that's like 1.5, 2 times floor. But yeah, so but I think some of I'm guessing you probably know some of the collectors out there who chase special mints. If it's like Star Wars 1977,
right,
that could be 100x. It's
yeah, you never know. I remember Andy 189. I don't know if you remember him. I haven't seen him on the app in a while, but he got the original Stormtrooper 1977 and he sold it for 10 grand, which was outrageous. So we're talking, what, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago? And he made a killing. By the way, Watmus said 501 SR just sold for 130. I would have bought that in a second, but I've not been sniping SRs. I'm on the commons hoping that we'll get, because there's more commons, right? The chances of getting a good mint are there. My buddy got 977. Does Callie want it? I don't know. Do you want 1977? It's not 9. It's 977. Is that close enough for you, or do you need it to be much cleaner?
I'll probably go for this one. I'm probably looking for something more specific, but it's definitely a nice mint. Who's got that? One's that what manners?
Oh, which like Dane K, is that which comic is that? You mean, is it common or not? By the way, Guri, your mint is up on the common if you want to grab it. Let's see. Yeah, let us know on that, Dane K. Talking about mint numbers reminds me of the record collectors. I don't know. How much collecting do you do outside of VeVe, NFTs, all of that stuff? Because on most NFT projects, mints don't matter, right? Like, it's just, what's the utility of the NFT? Obviously, on VeVe, it's one of the things that differentiates. What do you feel about mints on other projects?
Yeah, so I've mints on other projects. So what we got, Candy. So they have something similar.
Right.
I must admit, I'm very much in the VeVe ecosystem. I've been loyal to them almost like an exclusive basis. But but yeah, Candy have a similar system, don't they? Where they just do it from 1 to 1,000 or whatever the range is.
Yes, usually. And I'm going to pull up I've got Masterroni. I pulled up your screen here so we can take a look at things, by the way. Yeah, so like Candy, obviously we had HRO, right? We had that. Man, look at all those SRs right there, those AF-15s. How many AF-15s do you have, California Comics?
None.
Really?
Yeah, that's what. It's surprising, but yeah, the one that I got the other week was the ASM 700, where it was the ultra rare Steve Ditko version of the AF-15.
Right.
Yeah, I don't actually have an active thing. I think when I started getting into the special mint collecting, that comic had already come and gone. Like if someone's got a nice mint on that, that is as locked down as it comes.
I
Did,
know you're never.
did they?
Yeah, because oh no,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say that 187 sold for 15 grand, I think, or 18 grand, like that day, the day the comic came out. It sold for a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, and Chris is saying here, and I completely agree. Mints matter in coins and dollars, true, and stamps. They're a big deal. Palindrome, U.S. dollars. Yeah, those palindromes on the dollar bills can go for a lot. So definitely, mints matter on candy for sure. I meant more for like other projects that don't have like just normal. I'm trying to think of what just a normal pizza pets like I got into or something like that. The mints really don't matter in
Yeah,
those. But on
yeah,
the centralized systems, they do, right? Like it absolutely does matter.
yeah. I think that I must admit I don't really do much collecting in the real life now. You know, back probably when I was 12, collecting football stickers and whatnot. It was a bit different then, but yeah, I think
Right.
with the in real life stuff, I probably, if anything, I'd just be chasing scarcity.
Oh,
Which I suppose the beauty of what we've got on VeVe is you can do that, but then we've also got the element of the special mints that, for me, really determine if that piece is a 1 of 1 or what the true value could be.
yeah, for sure. By the way, Name Coast, Rudy's got 555 up for 18.99. I almost bought it, but and I like 555, but those don't seem to do as well anymore.
See,
At least late.
I think someone's dropped the last mint on there as well, haven't they? But that's on for quite an amount. I think 1100.
For which one? For the
The common.
oh, I didn't see that on there. I must have completely missed it. Oh,
I
there
think
it
so.
is. Oh, Wakanda Forever got it. Damn it. Yeah, I mean, that sucks. I definitely have some last mints that I like to collect. But they're mostly artwork. Most of the artwork is what I have. Double quote say I waited too long on one uncommon that burned and had to pay 15 gems for it. That hurt. SR is plummeting. What is the SR at? I don't even know what it's at. So just real quick here. Masterroni, you've got this is Scotchy's place, correct? Oh, you might be robotic or we can't hear you.
I think
Here.
yeah, I
I'll
think that was
remove
King Mav's. I think that was King Mav's space. That was the pyramid.
Oh, is that
one.
Keen Man? Okay, all
Mic
right.
check.
Yep, you're back
Can you hear
on.
me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
I'm back.
You're
No, this is
back. Now try it. You might be not back.
mic check. Mic check.
Yep, I
Hello.
can hear you. I can still hear you. Well, the Veveverse is definitely there's 504 for 450. See, I don't think that's a good. I mean, it's not a bad mint, but maybe 540. I don't know, 504. I guess that's not bad. All right, let me pull you back up here. So whose space is this, Masterroni? Oh, see, now the Veveverse. So if they're doing work on it, this is going to suck because I don't know if we're going to be able to hear them. You're like the robot.
You can hear me at all?
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
Well,
I'll
I'm in
take
the
that.
viewers. That's
Yeah, it
weird.
looks
Let
like
me
we're-
restart the viewers. I'll just restart.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. So, all right, California comments. Let me know, like, what's your goal now? First of all, how many MCP points are you getting per day with your whole collection?
Yeah, I think about 3,700. But then I suppose mine's sort of held back by the fact that I don't have a lot of sets. Like I probably have about, I don't know, 80 sets across. So if I diversified and went heavy on $1 comics and some of the cheaper sets, that would probably ramp up the points. But obviously, like yourself, a lot of my back book is special mints. So you just maybe you don't get as much benefit on the MCP, but then there's obviously there's upswings in other way. Um, I'm
Right.
intrigued. I don't know if you've ever thought of this, like how VeVe can maybe adapt at some point to maybe reward more of those special mints. I don't know how easy it is to be able to allocate and say if it's a Star Wars book, not be subjective and say, right, those more elite mints, does that qualify for a higher MCP potential maybe?
Right. I know we've had a few people talk about like, could it be based on dollar amount? you know, kind of like airlines do for their, you know, base it off of the price that you pay. I don't know. That would be interesting, but then like whales would, it would be a different game. Whoops, what am I doing wrong here? There we go. I'm trying to also
Oh,
snipe while we're doing this.
yeah, and you get someone like Rolex, who's obviously an absolute savant when it comes to collecting. And not only, I think what's great about someone like that, not only have they got obviously very, very lot of NFTs in their collection, but then he's someone that will also dabble with the special mints as well. So I
Right.
think having that combo makes his status for me probably even more impressive. Not to knock anyone else in there in the top sort of top 10 or top 20. And then someone like Charlie Fisher, again, just
Yeah.
as you probably know, someone that has got an incredible collection. Well, if you spread that across what he could actually have, you know, he'd be earning many more MCP points and would probably be in the top three.
Yeah. And I don't know what he get, but Rolex gets like 16,000 points a day, doesn't he? Some outrageous amount, which just like, I can't even compete with that. Like, I'm not even at 50 on my level. So,
Yeah, and I'll tell you, on while we're talking about Rolex, I think I don't think it was just him, but I think a few of the guys got flack, or guys and girls got flack for that whole recent competition VeVe did. I think
right.
like good on VeVe for what they did as them giveaways. I think that was pretty ludicrous, the sort of things they were giving away. And if you've committed and been on that app that many times and ranked up that high of a score, and then you're being rewarded by your commitment in the past, I think I want to see more of that.
Right. Well, and I think, so I think some people like Casey BMW was like, well, we worked hard and but it didn't matter because in the end it was just the whales or the people who did a lot. And so I think it's good that they got rewarded, but they could just change the name of the game each time, right? They could, and by the way, it doesn't look like much is getting put back on the market, but they could just say, all right, next time we're going to now allow full interaction. There's no limit to the amount of points you can get. Just interact. Whoever interacts more gets the win. And they could just keep changing it. But I agree, rewarding somebody like Rolex who spends a lot of money, or people who spend a lot of money in the app, I think is completely okay. But I also think if you want to get interaction from new people and other people who are big in the community but don't have that much as much clout as Rolex, I think it's good to also consider them for some of the stuff, you know, some of the giveaways and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Finding a balance definitely will be beneficial. You know, I suppose that competition they just did, whether they then had, I don't know how many people hit the top rank, but let's say it was 50. You could maybe
Right.
just spin the wheel, and then it's a lottery within that top 50. Maybe that might be the fairest way to do it. I think the one thing I'm personally never really in favour of, and this is what I've probably the ethos I've built the store around, is that you qualify, and I'm not saying VeVe do this, this is just generally speaking, but you
Right.
get perks or qualifying because your name. That political side, that if I'm not suggesting for a second that's happening, but you know, if that was going on, then I think it's right to have uproar. But when it's like this and someone's earned the right, I think it's maybe a bit different.
Yeah, and I'm just glad they're doing. Now I don't know when they're going to do it again, but I am glad that they actually did something like that for that. Chris is saying, love that VeVe gives comic set bonus MCP now. Massive pump to the daily counts. Yeah, Andor is so boring. I just can't believe. Of course, I just can't believe that I got all comments and uncomments, but you got the secret rare, which is cool. And wait, Masterroni, you got an ultra rare. I don't know if we can hear him.
The I sold my secret rare. Whether I'm going to pay for this or not, I don't know.
You did sell it?
Yeah, I sold it for 175. So time will tell if that's a mistake or not. But I'll just use that to roll into other things that I probably appreciate more, being comics.
I think the way I look at it, it's never a wrong move if you made a profit. I mean, look, right now it's at 169.99, right? The 501 got picked up. We don't know what else is going, unless the 777 or something comes up. I mean, look, that number could go high and not actually sell, right? Like it could say 1,000 and it's just not going to sell. The rare, let's see, the ultra is only at 14.99. That's kind of interesting to me. I'm seeing if there's anything. No good minty fresh numbers either. Damn.
It's
Oh,
this
Oh, Millie
this
got that too.
space this space BE as well. I don't know if you know. This is Scotches that Ronnie's on at
This
the
is
moment.
Scotchy's. Yep, yep.
Yeah. So, and I think what going to Chris's point about rewarding comic set holders for MCP, I think what's obviously really cool about this one is that he's completed, I think, almost every growl, maybe barring AF-15,
Isn't that
where he's got,
crazy?
yeah, he's pretty, and he's gone about it silently as well. Because I know Scotchy really well, and in some of these like the the Ultimate Fallout 4, ASM1, I didn't realize he had them in his locker. So it's yeah, pretty impressive.
Yeah, they definitely, that's with all those comics. And I think that's, you know, especially with the sets too, getting all those points, which is really cool. By the way, Dan K said he sold his 70 for 40 gems. I'm assuming that was a common. I think that's not bad. I mean, this market's so hard to tell what you could get 99 for it. I don't know if people are paying that much. You got a profit. I think that's a win. There, 777, obviously it's up for more, but I think that's a good thing. What's up,
I think
Michael? It was good to see you.
that was on the rare. That 770.
Oh, it was on the rare. Okay. I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's fair. I mean, maybe get a little bit more, but I don't know. WPC to nice 501. 501 is the 616 for Star Wars. I agree. Okay, it was a rare. Yeah. What next collectible you think next will do better than Grogu? I don't know. What do you think, California Comics? Like, what could we get next? Because I heard people talking about we're going to get Street Fighter or something like that. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, obviously the Street Fighter one could be on the cards. With they had the little sneaky logo on Dan's pitch out in Portugal, didn't they? But part of me thinks that if we have got some big drops already in the bag, whether they're going to hold them back until maybe the user base is a little bit more picked up, or if they're just going to unload them on us now and give us the privilege to acquire these pieces while they're still only while we're still early as such. But
Exactly.
yeah, Street Fighter. I'm quite. See, I like from X-Men '97. I'm a big fan of like Bishop and Cable. So having them come on the app, and some of the if they do it in, I suppose like similar to the recent Gambit drop, where it's like very artistic, like that could be special, I suppose, from a collector standpoint.
Yeah, definitely. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, I think hold on, I gotta pause this up here. Yeah, I think looks like VeVe just is lagging on me, so we might have a little lag here. Yeah, those gambits were actually really nice. It's gonna be interesting to see. I don't know what the next big thing's gonna be. Obviously we want Captain America #1. Do you think we're gonna get that?
Yeah, I think in time, I reckon that, again that will be one that maybe will get held back for a newer time, maybe. But I think the whole political side of things, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Some of the books that we've got on VeVe now, some are quite raunchy.
I know, right? And I think you're right. Like with the political situation, and not to get into the politics of all of it, I think Captain America 1 will happen, but not quite yet. We've got some time for it. And plus it makes sense for them to kind of hold on to it for a big drop when things do blow up.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm expecting here. Okay, whose space is this? Masterroni.
Can you hear me?
NFT King. Yeah, I can hear you.
It's so weird. If I just do this, then you can hear me. It's King Mav's space.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I like it. Yeah.
Basically, what I just did earlier, I had to delete like 200 comics because basically I'm gonna build 2 spaces for him. He duplicated his original space, and then because obviously there's limitation. There's already the space is too big, and he has so many collectibles and comics. So I'm gonna build a duplicated space with collectibles. So the second space with the pyramids is gonna be collectible space, and the first one is gonna be just comics. Because it's impossible. He has like one of the biggest collections in the VeVe, so he can. It's
So
impossible.
you can't load up everything, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Interesting. It looks like that secret rare on the Star Wars. There's one for 150 from Abdullah, and then it goes to 188. Yeah, I don't even know who got that 777. That's what I'm kind of trying to figure out who got it.
Let me show you something.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Since we're talking about comics, I'm gonna show you a comic that I got in Portugal, signed by David Yu.
No way. No way. A 9 point, is that a 9.8 or 6? I can't read.
It's
6.
6, unfortunately, but I'll take it.
Hey, why not? So so he had that there and he sold it, or did you?
No, someone gifted to me.
Wow. Definitely a nice piece. And it's funny because I used to collect comics in the real world, back when I was a kid, and now I'm just doing this digitally, but I've got some stuff that's sealed like that and graded, which is really cool. Yes, for Tito 420, it's sold out. I knew it would, and it sold out in like 8 minutes. So maybe 10 minutes, but yeah, definitely really cool. VeVe in the house. Happy Wednesday, fam. What would you like to see the most from the Veveverse? All right, that's a good question. Do either of you want to make a comment?
Access would be helpful right now. But yeah, I'm looking forward. Like it's great in version 1.0 right now, but just having just more accessibility with some of the duplicate features, probably some of what the beta users got that maybe a user like myself hasn't got, and just some more textures. Otherwise, I think it's definitely been a great start. I don't know if Ronnie, if you've got a whole shopping list of things that you'd like on there.
Yeah, I actually, obviously Dan was in Portugal, so I got the chance to actually give him face to face because he asked me personally. I was like, "Hey, bro, what do you want to? Let me know what you want." It was like I started giving him a list of stuff, and he was like, "Chill, chill, you're giving me too many stuff." It was funny, yeah, and I give him
Well, but
a lot of.
I say on the interview, when we did our interview, you wanted to have the what was it? So when you're building, you could just type in the words, right? What was it called? I forgot what you were calling it, but he had
Yeah,
said he was going to look into that. And also, what about the dice? What's up with that? Are we getting our dice?
I think we're gonna get one.
Yeah,
We should
I
get
think
that fairly soon.
if you're talking about immediate things, and I'm assuming this can be done, but the inner pages of the comics, I think that would be a smart evolution to be able to not only to be able to actually read the comics in the Veveverse, but then display the panels as parts of art as well.
Right.
That's something that I'd like to think that will come within the next months, if not within the next year. And then something I think they've already spoke about very loosely about building in the metadata, so you can be able to go and view a comic or collectible, and it actually shows the same info we get on the app, with a step further being that you'll have like a buy now button as well. I think if they
Yeah,
can bring
that
them in
would be.
things, yeah, get whether that's like a long term thing, fine. I think just knowing that sort of details on the roadmap would be quite cool.
Well, I think I want the mint numbers to just hover above our collectibles. That's what I want. I don't know if we're going to get that right away. I like the idea of being able to like click on it and takes you to the store and you buy it. I know Dan was talking about that, so we're definitely going to be getting something like that. Yeah, I would definitely want to see the mint numbers in the Veveverse. Completely agree. Comics exhibition for sure. Paul wants to see driving and IP worlds. I mean, these are all things that they talked about that they were going to do. So and Tom wants his Yoda. Are we getting a Yoda drop? I don't know if we're getting a Yoda drop anytime soon. I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
I
I
don't
mean,
want
I'm
to.
not.
I don't want to demonetize you here, so I won't say that person's name. But just going back to the Captain America 1 political reason, so that person who's like the Voldemort in effect, do you know their name is already on the app? So
Is it?
if you go to
It's in the the comedy comic, right? The what is that one called? Isn't it in there or
that
no?
brand F, it's on Sergeant Fury. I know it's on that one
Oh, it is in that one. Okay, okay.
as one of the characters. So the fact that that name is stated on there makes me think that it's not going to be a big deal if he's actually plastered on the front cover.
I completely agree. I don't think it matters. I just think we have, just like maybe right now, today might not be the day, but I definitely think that's something we can get. And like you said, it's out there. So yeah, I hope we do get it. But I'm okay with them waiting if they're gonna build and they want to have that big drop, kind of like Candy and Action Comic number 1, which is obviously a really big one I know people want to get. By the way, I keep looking over to the left here because I am trying to snipe the market, although I'm not doing a good job. I'm not doing a good job at all.
Oh,
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh no, I was just going to say, yeah, that I'm looking at that brand, not brand X, which is that
That
sort
was
of
the
comic
one.
book.
Yeah, not brand X. Isn't it in there, or am I incorrect? Or a fake version?
I, I, I don't think as you've got Human Scorch, Silver Burper, Weed Richards, and Fung.
For some reason, I thought he was in there. Okay, so Denke has Uncommon 977. California Comics, what would you say he should list that for? Besides floor for you or double quill to buy?
Oh, what was the mint? 977.
977.
I don't know. I'm probably not the. I don't know. What do you think on that? Like, it doesn't. It's a
It's
lovely
not
mint.
that special. Yeah, it's got the 70s. I mean, I could say you could sell it above floor. I mean, maybe 2 times floor, somebody will buy it. I don't know. Is it Bucky? Let's see. Scotchy's saying mint numbers, the ability to make open verse without invitation, built objects, duplication. Yeah, that for sure. Being the duplication would be nice. We got VeVe Magic in the house. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Back from, I think she's back from Lisbon. Hopefully you're getting some good rest. Good to see you. Still trying to see if I can grab a good mint. Did anyone ever see the 777 come by for the comic today, which did sell out amazingly? No new mints are coming up on the market though. Let's see. Alejandro said, is there a way to get a spreadsheet of her comics? I want to search for mints, but I own over 1,400. My app crashes. Didn't they used to have for taxes? You could go contact them. They give you a CVS file or CSV file. I mean, I feel like there used to be something like that. Alejandro, I think if you email support, they can give you a CSV file that has everything that you own, what you paid for it, so you can do it for your taxes. But I think you got to contact them. Let me know in chat if you actually know the answer to that. All right. So let's see. Hey, Masterroni, can we pull up when you're done there? Can we pull up California Comics space so we can I'd like to see that.
He didn't invite me. I don't have an invitation to it.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, what I've done, I've got there's something in the works in there that is private basically, and that's so I've had to remove everyone to add them back in due course. Just we've got that and Ronnie will know this with some of the projects he's working on, where you sort of working on something that maybe you don't want to show just yet.
No, fair enough. I just wanted to make sure we could just talk about it. But let's talk about it because I know most people already know about your comic shop and everything. But tell me what your like end goal with it, because obviously it's growing and what you could do with it. What's the end goal with California Comic Shop, and what are you doing, and what would you like to be able to do?
Yeah, I think. Well, look, first of all, if you would have asked me a year ago, I didn't anticipate having a metaverse or comic book store. That's for sure. So it's definitely I had that idea, and I was just waiting for the Veveverse to launch to be able to then see what we could and couldn't do. But I think the next step for myself is just to pretty much grow the store base out. So we've obviously got the headquarters, the USA store. Assuming we get the duplicate function, we're looking to have probably 20 plus stores by the end of July.
Wow.
So that's our next objective. And the I can be transparent about the reason for that. It just gives that probably that effect of domination. I think that's where we're looking at doing this now. So if, as and when the space grows, people will walk in and they'll look at, say, like your channel being very, very established, and it's no different with the California Comic Store. Someone will walk in and they'll just think that we're a fully bona fide, entity that's maybe been going years and years, when the reality is we've been going, 3 months?
Right. Exactly. Right.
So I think that's the next step. And I suppose the beauty of it at the moment is I'm not as much as I'm having fun with it and putting some hours in to do some of the posts and build and working with Josh and a couple of others, I don't need it to function as a store at the moment. You know, the overheads ain't there like we'd have on an LCS. So really, it's just time investment more than anything else.
Right.
Um,
I mean, it's a really cool idea. It's a really cool comic shop, and we'd pull it up, but he's working on something. So we'll I'll share something later maybe, but yeah, it's a really good idea. You're adding stuff in there all the time. Comics exhibition. He says, I want to see auctions in California Comic Store. So every mint hunter knows where to go for special mints and can send in their piece to one auction for a price. So what do you think about that?
well, coincidentally, I had someone reach out to me today asking for exactly that. So it's something we're looking at. But again, I think right now, you know, the reality is we all know this. There'd be the audience of who might want to buy a special mint, whether it's last mint or whatever it may be, is still quite small. So I think if we were running private auctions, you know, the audience is going to be it's just going to be too narrow. But certainly something in time, I'd say. And that's no different right now. Like if King Mavs, for example, I don't think he's necessarily a seller, but if he wanted to go and list one of his items, well, he could use his Veveverse space as really the auction space and the showcasing of that,
Right.
which you could do right now.
Yeah, I think doing it, and Chris wants to see it. I want to, I think it's a great idea. A lot of times people will ask, I know you asked me for something, I'm not going to tell what it was you wanted to buy, and I just don't want to sell. But sometimes you give out a price and it might be ridiculous, but you never know. Like everyone has a sell price, right? Like I don't care who they are. Everyone has a price they'll sell something for. And you just never know. If you could do whether it's auction or make an offer, you'd never know. You might put a crazy price on something and somebody wants it so bad and they'll pay it. And so why not? I think offers will be good. I think auctions would be great. There's lots of stuff that we got to work on, but I think the offers is the thing that's easiest that they can like implement right now, where you don't have to, like, I can contact people through the VeVe app, right? Like I should be able to know like the mints that are out there, who owns them, and I should be able to contact them. I'd love to be able to see that. And for
trading as well, I think for me is the truest sense of collecting, especially when I was a kid here in the UK, is that you'd be able to do trades. That was part of the big fun of it. Charlie Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't understand this. You ever seen the film Blow, where I'm going a bit of a tangent? Yeah, where he says who his guy is that he goes to, Derek for real, and he gives the name up. But this is probably more of an obvious one. But Charlie Fisher's my go-to guy. he hooks me up. But we've done over the past month, we've done several trades where we're our typically might be Star Wars, or he took a recent Punisher piece from me, and it is convoluted because it's easy to come to the agreement, but then trying to actually action that on the app by keeping it as a fair price of what it would be worth, so we're not doing anything detrimental to VeVe. But at the same time, you can easily be sniped, and it's just not straightforward. So I think having the ability to say, right, here's the items I'm trading, here's the items you're trading, there might even be gems involved. I think that will be unbelievable when that comes.
Yeah, I completely agree on that, because and then VeVe and the IP owner still, it's not a trade for trade, but if I can make you an offer and send it to you and do it through the app, everyone gets their fees. It just dealing with the snipers. I know a while back, A1 Instinct, I had bought something and he thought I was sitting in the community feed, and I saw him try to make a trade and I sniped it. No, it was literally during a drop, and I think it was like mint 333 for something, or 222, I don't know, and I got it just because I'm always on the market, or at least back then, trying to snipe stuff. That was a situation where would have been nice for him to be able to make that trade without having to just throw it on the market and deal with other snipers. They really need to implement that sooner than later. By the way, Guri, good to see you. He is in India traveling for bereavement, but taking time to say hello. Hey, sorry to hear about that. But it's good to have you here, Guri. I did see your mint on the common today in the market if you want to go grab it. Comics Exhibition saying if Omi explodes at some point, we're going to see crazy prices. That is if, of course, but would be massive. Yeah, I completely agree. And he's saying what's up to Guri.
Talking about people that hooked me up as well. I don't Richard at Comics Exhibition. I would send him a WhatsApp. He's in the Netherlands, as you might be aware. I sent him a voice note today just to say I just need to know a bit more detail about this X-Men book. And the guy is like, he's a walking, talking encyclopedia of X-Men. It's mad the level and depth he knows. So he sent me back like 5 minutes worth of content and just like a full blown education. So again, another very valuable resource in the community.
Oh, there's a lot of valuable resources. I'm still waiting for somebody to answer the whole thing on today's comic, which was a Dark Horse comic, but this one actually says Marvel on it. So when this was originally released, it was Dark Horse. So I don't know if anyone actually knows what's up with that, but Digital Vibe saying bring back wish lists, VeVe feed, and being able to view collectibles in 3D on VeVe via PC. I think that would be good. I use all three of those features, and I don't know why they're all taken away. It's a good question. I'm not sure why they did take those away. And I'm here still trying to snipe just something interesting. Will you buy comics that are not minty fresh? Like I've almost got to have a good mint or I won't buy it.
Yeah, well, again, this from the store standpoint, I'm building up inventory for future. You know, I'm not looking at the store again as something that functions as a store right now, but like the recent Mandalorian drop, I think I picked up about 130 of the common edition because they were down at like 1 gem 20. And I did get a couple of nice mints, but they were all random mints. But so I try and do it in certain books to sort of build it up. But yeah, predominantly I'll be looking more at the special side.
Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I never suggest people mint chase because it's expensive and a lot of it doesn't pay off right now. But like my biggest thing, I don't know if you have this problem, but I get too emotionally attached to some of my collectibles, which makes it hard to freaking sell, which is the worst thing because like I don't care who you are in this app, you've got to sell to keep going. I mean, unless you've got millions in the bank. Or your wife doesn't let you buy stuff without selling stuff. Like I've got to sell stuff to keep going.
Oh,
But
yeah, 100%. And then what did we do recently, Charlie and I? So as part of that trade we did on the MC1, I had 1976 collection of the Stormtroopers. So the OG one, the helmet, and then the crosshatch one. And I had to part with that to then obviously get the comic, which again is fine because I know I'm getting something that as much as I love the Star Wars stuff, I appreciated the comic more. So you're right, you have to unfortunately part with some of these things.
yeah, it's really, and look, Chris has the same problem. That's a huge problem. I love so yeah, it's completely the worst thing. And I'm either like sometimes it's greedy. Oh, I want to keep that because it's low mint, it's gonna be worth a lot. And then it will be like my stupid last mint VeVe SR logo, which I paid a lot of money for. And I'm like, no, that actually I don't want to sell it like that. You know, there's certain things or my my Red Bear 888 last mint, like those mean more to me than the like whatever I could ever sell it for.
Yeah,
But it is hard.
Yeah, and that case in point, the other day I had two people. I had one reach out about the last mint of Uncanny X-Men 1. So I've got the mint 10,000 now. And
Oh
they reached
wow.
out and said, what do you want to do? And so I was very polite about it, but I didn't even want to know their price because it's quite, unless it's obscene, life
Right,
changing.
that's what it is. Right, because
Yeah,
everyone has their price. If they're like, I'll give you $1
yeah,
million for, yeah, sure, of course I'll take it. But it's got to be like it's got to be so high that like you can go buy other stuff. That's kind of how I think about it. Like, okay, if I sell this, or you know, like my Wolverine SR74, right? Like it's
mm,
rare, it's a good mint. I don't really want to sell it. But I'm like, okay, if I can get a certain amount, I'll sell it, and then I'll go get my partner statue, and then I can go get a few other things or whatever. But that's what it has
yeah,
to be it's got to be something so high where it might be a little ridiculous, but if somebody's willing to pay it, sure. But yeah, I get it, not wanting to sell it. And by the way, we got Mr. V in the house. What's going on? Dropping by to say hello. Good to see you, Mr. V, the first collector of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has lots of stuff. I know he got rid of some of his stuff, but Mr. V, it's good to see you, man. This comic sold out today. Unbelievable. I mean, I knew it. I kind of knew it. And I'm happy it did. I think it will help VeVe and help us because I think we might get more drops like this since we proved it would sell out. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we get more drops like this. All right. So on the comic shop, or Masterroni, do you have any questions for California Comics? Because I know you've got to go soon. I forgot you got to leave here.
No, I think I'll see him next week, or we have a meeting with the Osman in London, so we're gonna get to chat there anyway. But for now, no, I don't have any questions.
Oh, okay. All right. Must be nice that you can meet up for a chat. I'm here in St. Louis. All I can meet up for is a drive-by shooting.
When is the last time you had a VeVe meetup? When is the last time you had a VeVe meetup?
Never.
Oh, you're not a VeVe fan then. You're not a VeVe fan.
I'm not a VeVe fan, but I told you I'm gonna be at Vegas. All right, I've got it locked in. Are you gonna come to Vegas, California Comics?
I've got at some point. I'm thinking next year I'm going to try and do a New York or a Vegas. I've got a very young family, so trying to manage that is never ideal. But the drive-by shooting meetup sounds great. Yeah. Get the only homies down to film it, and
I mean, it's one of the favorite things that I love about St. Louis is, although I will say, I think New Orleans just surpassed us to be the murder capital. It's usually St. Louis and Detroit, but it moves around. Luckily, I'm in the suburbs, so here we throw cow patties.
Yeah, everywhere's got their good and bad, haven't they? When we was in London, I can't remember who it was, but someone was asking where Osman lived in the UK. So he's over in Bristol, which is sort of like West Midlands. I'm on the East Midlands, and they were asking me, and I said, "Oh yeah, like where he lives, it's basically." I think they were from the US actually. It's like he lives in the hood. It's rough, and
really?
they completely like you. He doesn't. They completely believe me. I completely destroyed him. He lives in a lovely little quaint area, but yeah, everywhere's got its good and bad, isn't it? It's just the way it is.
It is the way it is, and that's why here in St. Louis we carry guns with us, which I'm sure is a weird thing for people in Europe to hear about. But yes, and maybe it makes us safer, maybe it doesn't. I don't know, but it makes me feel more comfortable. So, but yeah, I'll tell you what, it sucks that like I can't be in Europe. Like you both can just like, it's a hop and a skip to any country basically in Europe where you can go to all these events. It's nice that VeVe is actually doing them and had 2 within a month, in a month, which is really cool. Do you have high hopes that that's going to continue?
Yeah, I would say, even if they're coming to Europe once a year, and I think with obviously Stackar and Dr. Profit, I'd be surprised if they're not at a crypto event once a year in maybe the Portugal or around that area. I've got ambitions to one day go over to Canada, which is not actually that expensive to go from the UK. So I'd like them to maybe do an event over in maybe Vancouver, which is, I think a lot of our community are based over in that neck of the woods. That would be nice for me because then maybe I can 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice place. Lots of Toronto, Vancouver, just beautiful. And I would maybe try to even make something like that too. But yeah, for now it looks like Vegas this year. I'm gonna have to make it to New York. I mean, I guess my theme is I'm gonna go to Vegas. I gotta somehow figure out how to get a gold logo. So this is where I'd like to be able to trade one of my collectibles for like a gold logo to somebody, which might be a possibility, but we don't have that ability yet. So
has anyone sort of put you forward to VeVe? Because I see there was I think Crypto Rain got one yesterday, I think.
Oh, he got one. I know Maine's got one. He just got one. Crypto Rain got one too. I didn't realize he got one.
From what I understand, I think someone, and this is not Alpha, I think this has been said that, yeah, someone pitched to David and Dan in Portugal, and that got him a gold and silver logo. So it's doable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
was there, something like that.
so Rain did get one. Yeah, I like I said,
Yeah.
Mainsy got one too, and he showed that yesterday, I think too. Yeah, I mean, people have said, "Oh yeah," or they've talked about me. I don't think I have anyone petitioning me. I mean, look, there's a lot of good people on VeVe that deserve it. I think they're trying to go back and get people who deserved them that didn't get them in the past. So I don't know if I'm going to get dropped. I don't think they have that many to drop. Honestly, I really want that last mint one though. I want 500. So I know that's not going to happen. Right. But yeah, it would be nice, but there's so many people in the community that actually probably deserve it more than me. But I wouldn't say no, and I certainly would not sell it. That is one thing I will not do. Because if I get that, then I'm going to go, then I'd probably start going to New York and Vegas and maybe some European trips if I had one for sure. So we'll see. It's hard for, like, I can't go beg David and Dan for it. I'm not gonna be like, hey, give me a logo. That just seems kind of trashy. So it either happens or it doesn't. Not sure how to do it.
Did you make a pitch, Ronnie, for BE?
He didn't. He couldn't even get me the Lisbon flag thing. He said David told me to F off.
No, literally the entire community DM me on the X to get them a logo. It's crazy.
Oh, to get you the logo or to get the VeVe,
The
Lisbon
card, the VeVe heart, the VeVe heart
yeah.
logo.
No, I knew. Yeah. No,
It's hard.
Masterroni
It's hard. I can't do it. I'm not the right person for you. I'm not gonna. Hey, that person? I wouldn't ask for me. I'm bad. I'm bad at this stuff. Plus, David said that it's only for live event, and it was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, I kind of understand doing that. Digital say I don't know if deserve is the right word. Yeah, it seems like if you have a silver gold vouch for you, you have a good chance. I don't know. I mean, there are people in the community that I think let them know that I'm here, but I don't know if they're vouching for me for a gold and silver logo. And like I said, from the last time I heard, there were like 16, and then I was told they were all gone. And they just gave out 3, right? OBL, Mains, and Rain. So there can't be that many left. So I don't even know if it's a possibility.
They have a lot. I think they have a lot of 2-digit left. So I think Main's got min 90, which is obviously it's a 2-digit, way more valuable.
That would be nice. I'd rather have the last digit though. I really want that 5 because that would go so well with my last digit secret rare VeVe logo, the red one. So. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So California Comics, you talked about doing, you got the shop and having some other stuff with that. Is there anything else that you actually want to do in the Veveverse besides just the comic shop, or is that going to be your focus?
I think for now at least that's the main focus. Because again, I'm still managing in real life stuff, so there is limits to probably what you can do. But the main focus right now is just build out that brand as such. There's definitely ideas and plans we've got to be able to go beyond that, but I think it's probably just it's going to be a timing thing, and in some cases a tech not tech issue, but tech challenge in terms of allowing the tech to catch up to maybe do some of the things we've got plans on.
Right.
I think what's incredible, like Ronnie, Josh, the master builders out there, Falcon, being able to show things of just doing what we can do currently with the version we've got at the moment. And it shows there's definitely big opportunities there.
Yeah, there are. Now I know on the premium, Masterroni, you were giving away some of those on Discord. Are you still going to do like one of those a month, or how's that going to work?
We're gonna have another one, I think, in 2 weeks or something like that.
Okay, so
yeah, we're giving away every month. Yeah, that's the only place still where you can get it, I think.
So hopefully they'll actually bring that live. Paul saying maybe I will get another. Can call David later if you like. You sold yours though, Paul. You sold yours. I don't think he's gonna give you one. Hey, Chris, if you vouch for me, I'll vouch for you. We got this. That's true. You could do a vouch for each other type thing. Yeah, I don't know. I can't beg for it, but I can say, give it to me here, and they'll never hear it. Do you California Comics, do you own a Go logo or multiple Go logos, I should say?
No, I don't own one of them actually. Yeah, so no, I've not never owned one in the past, and I think I've been so invested more on the comic side that that's obviously my investment stroke attention goes that way.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's what, 3,000, a little less, a little more, and it's like it's a lot of money that could be spent on other things. It's just I love the idea of being able to go to the parties and hang with everyone. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to get invited to a party and just not get like special collectibles and stuff for now. But hopefully, maybe I can sell some stuff and actually end up buying a logo here. How are we doing on time? I know you said you had to go. Are you still okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've got a work meeting in about 45 minutes, but
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay,
still
cool.
good. Yeah, so as long as if you're still streaming, I'm good for another half hour at least.
Yeah. No, I'm good. It's okay. So is there something that you want to discuss? Maybe ask chat or tell us about something, or even maybe looking for special mint and you need some help hunting it down. Although these days you can just find it. But yeah, take the floor for a second here.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think on the special mint side, I think if you're in that if you're in that world anyway, you probably know a lot of the tricks. I think having like you said earlier, having more ability to be able to converse with individuals, because unless someone's on X, it's very difficult to make that connection. So
Yeah.
I suppose as a plea to VeVe, I think that would be pretty good. I'm interested to hear just other stories of if there's special mint collectors out there that go under the radar that we don't see, because we probably know all the names out there that are very much out there, but it's just are there others doing it that we don't know? Um,
Yeah, I think there are some like line and wait, right? Like that are collectors and stuff. A lot of people don't want people to know what they're collecting or any of that. God darn it, there's 420. I was looking for that. Last mint got it, you bastard. um, yeah, there's the worst thing is that feed. The feed is worthless because when you're doing these trades, like you said, you kind of have to do them quietly, and you're going to have somebody snipe it from you, and then nobody's happy because sometimes you're doing a favor to somebody, right?
Yeah, and I've had it, and it wasn't that long ago where I'll reach out to someone on X who looks like it is that individual, where they might not be on there as frequently, and I'll just put a little DM or a little message to them saying like, drop me a DM, I'm interested in saying on VeVe, and that their message back like 3 months later, and
I
saying
know,
like, oh, what
right?
is
Yeah.
yeah, it's
I
like
see.
I can't even remember what I was asking you about, so.
Totally.
And look, it doesn't mean that if there was direct access to discuss it on the VeVe app with them, they still might be that infrequently using it that they might not get back to us. But I like. Do you use Vault Value? Is that one of the apps you use personally?
Which one was that again?
The Vault Value app.
Yeah, I've used it before. I mean, it's funny because I should probably use a lot of that stuff a lot more. Keeping an eye on stuff popping up and stuff I haven't done as much lately, which is probably stupid just because I have so much of this other stuff going on, just more the streaming and some of the other stuff I do in just real life. But yes, I have used that. So you can be, told right when something pops up or when your mint comes up. I
Yeah,
just assume there's so many people doing it, I won't be fast enough to get it.
there's definitely you get familiar in the end. Like I've got a whole plethora of mints that are link on there. But you know who's tracking certain ones because you're exactly right. As soon as it comes up as an alert, it's a race to who gets in there quickest.
Right.
But I think more like that. That's a great app. More of that. So if I think Stacker once upon a time had more access to data. I think
I
that would
think
be
so too.
superb if that come back. Um, so yeah, that would be pretty cool. And I think I think about it not too frequently, but fully aware. You know what it's like even today's comic book drop. If there'll be, I don't know, maybe 50 to 100 individuals that are out there looking at those minty fresh numbers or something very specific. Well, when this does all blow up, you know, whether again if it's a year or 5 years time, to try and acquire special mints will be brutal. You know, it would just be
Impossible.
no, yeah. So
It's gonna be
I
impossible
suppose
because you said this the other day. You kind of came in at the right time to kind of look for these, right? Because the market's down. You can actually afford them. People no longer asking these $1,000, $2,000 prices. It's still expensive, but that's why I say if you see a mint that you like, get it because you will never see it again. Because the people buying it now are buying to keep it or to hold to sell for a much higher price. Either way, you're not going to see it anytime soon.
yeah, I couldn't agree more. And I think, again, that's the beauty of what we're doing right now. It gives us that opportunity. Of course, this is not financial advice, and it is still very speculative. But we've got
Right.
that chance to really build up those collections now. But by the time that does roll around and there's more users on there, you know, the app will probably look wildly different. And things we've suggested earlier about trades and offers should be just part of that sort of ecosystem anyway.
For sure. By the way, guess who bought my 101? I dropped the price. Do you ever sell and you're like, fuck, did I get the price wrong? Because it just got bought. And then you see who bought it. And then you're really mad. Then you're like this. Fuck. Guess who bought it?
So it's either going to be Rolex or you could have. I don't think Draco would be on that one, but who was it?
It was Charlie.
It was Charlie. Okay.
I had it for 25 and I dropped it to 20 and he bought it. So I guess if anything, he paid for almost half my comics. But see, I don't have any attachment. And Charlie's contacted me before. I've even this is funny. I made him a deal almost a year ago, and I'm like, you got to come on the channel. I've never asked him. I'm still gonna make him come on. But I said I made him a really good deal. I think he said 250. I'm like, I'll sell it to you for 200, but you got to come on the channel. He's like, sure. So like when I have a real collector, and I don't have an attachment to the thing, I'll normally make a deal. Yes, I want to make profit, but I try to work with people. So good job for Charlie picking that up 101 for 20. I'm happy. But then of course he'll put it up for 1,000. So a lot of people see that and they're like, oh, I shouldn't have sold it. He's not going to sell it. He's not going to really sell it for 1,000, but he might flex a little bit.
Yeah, exactly that. And it's I don't mind. Yeah, again, when something sells, which might catch me by surprise. Like I had Daredevil 7 Uncommon. I had them last mint 2000, and I'd only put it on the market. I can disclose the amounts because it's all public domain. It should be public domain anyway. So I put it on there for 450 for that last mint, and then left it on there for a week or so, just probably partly as a flex. And then I woke up on a Wednesday morning and it said Daredevil 450 gems. It's like who on earth bought that?
Right.
And I looked on there, and it was Bezos, man, who I think had a bit of a spree on buying some last mints. It's like, oh look, fair play, because he's definitely someone that seemingly is going to keep that long term. And I look at it, and look, 450 was probably more than what it's worth right now. But in the future, who knows? But the fact that it's with someone like that, similar to Charlie, Charlie's again,
he knows what he wants.
And
he knows what he wants. Yeah, and he's got the money. So this is straight to Charlie's face for taking my. He obviously was watching it. I should have put it back up for a little bit more, but I'll take 20 on that. Let's see. I can't find the Google store. I almost bought that 101. Damn it. Charlie is good. Did several deals with him for SR Comics trade. Yeah, look, he will give you money for your stuff. He's just not going to let you get it. He is the type of guy that will be like, this is what I'm going to give you. Take it or leave it. Like he's not going to, come back, which I think is fair. Like this is the price I'm willing to pay. If you want it, go ahead. Now, Casey BMW, I just put up 103 for $15.99. I think you should buy that. I think you should. I don't really think it will sell for that much, but you should buy it. What about 301? Is there any meaning to 301? Unfortunately, I don't think there is, but I'll try to sell it. The floor's at $2.99 on these, which is interesting. I'll put this at $9.99. I don't get surprised anymore. I pretty much know if things are going to sell or not. Wait, did it just sell? Oh my God. What just sold?
What was that? 102?
No, what did I just sell? Yeah, who bought that? The 103, was it Charlie? Oh, Shattered. My 103.
It makes
All
me
right.
want you start racing as like, what does that mean?
Yeah, like that's exactly right. What does 103 mean? What the F? 28. So 32 bucks.
103, 103 was the bounty comics and crypto I've got out for $5,000 right now.
No, it's not.
I
Would that be? Do they have a bounty on this?
don't, I've not seen one. I've not looked at X most of the day. I've not seen one.
Yeah, I hadn't seen a bounty. Yeah, 103 would not 501 maybe. So all right, so here's the I mean, that sold right away. People, I mean, here's the thing. It's a very there aren't many mints. And so but those are the things I'm not upset about the 103. The 101 I'm kind of like in my head because I like binary and stuff like that. The 103, he just wants a low mint. It's not a bad price. This is probably going to be pumped later, I'm assuming. As all the good mints get picked up. But I mean, for me now, I'm in $10 and I've got, what do I have? 4 of these left. Yeah. So I've got 4 commons and 1 uncommon. So the reality is I could make like 2 whole freaking gems on this drop. So, but either way, I might sell a couple more things and then just hold on to a couple. Cause I do think this will have some value in the future. I'm just surprised he wanted that. Let's see. I think 100 is the first mint today. They look like they messed up the article. Are you serious? Oh, now that pisses me off. You got to be kidding me, because that's exactly how I know, and you probably know this too. If mint 87's the first mint, 88, now of course 88's really good, but like normally the next one is exponentially worth less than that first mint.
Mhm.
So if 100 was the first available mint and I sold 101 and 103, that kind of pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
rely on the articles.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there, actually. I was thinking the other way around where they advertise. I think they did it once, and fair play to VeVe, they corrected it where they said it was the lowest mint, and then they actually put mints out lower than that. But yeah, you're
Mhm.
right. Even doing it in reverse, you're thinking you've got something that's like mint 20th, where it was the second.
Yeah. So if I knew, like, I wasn't even thinking, all right, I literally had the second mint 101. Now, obviously not worth crazy, but still probably worth more than what I sold it for. And then I sold 103. Yeah. And he's saying no 2 digits were minted on there.
Oh, look,
Oh,
it's the perfect opportunity to get in touch with VeVe and ask to be compensated with a gold and silver logo.
yeah. I
I'd
think
say.
that would be, I think they would totally agree to that. Said no, they won't, they definitely won't do that. It is frustrating though, if that's the case, that those are incorrect, because well, I can't have it up here, but it definitely, well, obviously in my Minty Fresh numbers, it says on here 87, and he's saying no 2 digits were minted.
Mm.
That's frustrating. All right, well, there's nothing I can do except punch them. That's all I can do. What happens to animated and sound tags on collectibles? What do you mean? I don't know what what do you mean digital vibes? Please explain. By the way, hit that like button if you haven't yet. And if you've not subbed to the channel, a lot of people don't know they're not subbed. Please sub to the channel. It does help the algorithm help people find me. Oh, I'm so mad now. Fuck. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But that's now KCBMW got screwed on something before like this. Didn't you, KCBMW? And they did something for him?
I think this was I can't remember what was it now. It was the
I'm
I forgot.
forgetting.
Yeah, it was. I think Lil Ren's managed to get the 1-1 below it, but then VeVe, to their credit, they made it very good after. I think, but yeah, in that time where you feel like you've been had the rug pulled under you, it's probably got quite a sour time.
Well, especially when we're spending money and we're trying to, sell to get other things and stuff like that. But for my one, let's see, did they even post them up? Nobody even posted them up. I'm just seeing if there's any. I mean, yeah, like if I knew if I knew that 100 was the first mint, I would not have sold 101 for $20. I probably wouldn't have sold it. I probably just would have kept it, even though it's not true first mint. There's mint 200 for 10. I'm not sure anyone's going to buy that. And you can get mint 120. Raven has 124 for 16. So it's very interesting. Tom, oh, you have no clue if you have a collectible you're buying is static or not. Oh, yeah. I agree. Like on the app, let us know if it's animated. I agree. Collectibles used to have animated tag on them to let you know if it was static or not. You're right. I guess I didn't notice that. Did you sell 101? That's the lowest mint, you idiot. Why didn't you sell to me? It's not the lowest mint. I think 100 is. Yes, it was a 42 mint and 41 was minted. They just gave me the gems I spent on a back, but took the collectible back. That's right. I forgot they took the collectible back. How can you sell 101 to Charlie? Because 87's the first mint. But none of the two did. They owe me a 2-digit. I don't know. What do you think they should do in a situation like this? I mean, I don't know if they should do anything.
What you said, gold and silver logo, I think. But,
well, I mean,
no,
I do agree with that.
Yeah, I think it is tough because we're still guinea pigs, and I think it's hard sometimes to expect that when they make a mistake, assuming that that data Casey BMW's hot on the data, isn't he? So he can't not be wrong.
I'm going to ask MC right now. I'm going to ask him right now what this. Let's see here. I'm going to ask him right now. What is the first mint today? Let's see. It says 87 on the article, but I'm hearing 100 is the first. I just sold 101 and 103 for cheap. Not happy if the first mint has changed. Yeah, because they can't do that. Like, and they have done it, but it's like, let's say you sold 101, you sold 101 for 20 gems, probably the lowest point. No, it's not the lowest point. It's not worth that much.
I'm just going to quickly look at Stackard to see where
if they even minted.
Yeah, let's have a quick look.
Because that's what KCBMW is saying, that they didn't even mint that they didn't even mint any 2 digits. Hey, can you both hold the house for 2 seconds? I just gotta go run and do something real quick. Is that okay?
Yeah, we can talk Veveverse.
All right, I'll be right back. Just give me a second here.
Yeah. So whose space is this one? Is this King Mavs?
Yeah, King Mavs. Look at what crazy mints he has.
If you got, I can't see it. You got did you do the whiteboard? Oh, right, okay. So what's that on? Is that what piece is that for?
Elsa, Golden Moments.
Right, okay.
Golden Moments, Elsa 111, Iron Man 111. He's gonna have the Disney D number 333. I probably shouldn't say this out loud. He probably doesn't want it.
No. So it's all on the public domain if someone's jumping and looking at it, but that's impressive.
Yeah.
He's he's in one of the groups I'm in, and I know he's obviously got some unbelievable items. What's your thoughts with the whole displaying? Like, I know the displaying there, like having a little whiteboard and putting digits works, but do you have a vision of how it look?
Well, obviously Dan knows about it. Like, for example, let me show you what I'm trying. So obviously, when you want to write something but not like numbers, I'll show you. Well, give me a second.
Yeah, because I know when Josh did this for me on one of mine, he just put like a simple whiteboard up, put some text in it. So yeah, have you made that through shapes?
You see how I made that king from shapes? I'm just trying to make something more special. I just don't want to because obviously you can write it on the whiteboard and it looks all right, but I want to make something more special. Takes a lot of time, but
I've
it's
done
worth it in my opinion.
I've done this. I've done exactly the same. Not with King, but we've put in California and things like that. I did it actually for Nerd Cave, who are part of a partnership in the store, and it was rewarding once it's done. But like it takes quite a few times to get it very meticulously in situ. Um,
The whiteboards or just
that was
using simple shapes.
simple shape. So yeah, I built out Nerd Cave and then put it in Illuminous Green and whatnot. I don't know how long it took me. It took me I don't know, an hour, say, just moving all the shapes and getting them all lined correctly. But um,
You
do you reckon?
use
Do you reckon
a light on the on the letters.
I've had it on blue, put bloom effect on, so I made them just glow a little bit, so it gives like
Oh,
a
okay.
green neon effect. But do you think it's going to be a matter of time before they actually give us letters and numbers as like content to be
Bro,
able to put?
I gave this feedback like literally 2 years ago when I was a beta tester. Like they know about it.
Yeah,
It's obviously it's a matter of what they prioritizing, you know. There's so
I
many
suppose.
stuff. There's so many stuff.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. We're saying about if in the Veveverse they could have letters and numbers rather than have to like me what Ronnie and I do, where you go on there and build them through shapes, which is quite laborious. But I suppose the danger is if someone can just go and pick out a load of letters from the alphabet, you could get some obscene words on there. Um,
You can
but
still
then
do it in the whiteboard.
you're saying you can still do it now, can't you? So yeah, it's
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think that's a excuse.
yeah,
Hmm.
But I'm sure they are gonna work on it sooner or later.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
reckon
keep
you'd have some
leaving
right.
feedback, right? Just leave the feedback of what you want because I think
I
they
actually,
read it.
fun fact, I brought two shapes that we have available. I mean, not me personally, but I told them to because I was building a
Adam.
space and I told them, hey, can you bring like these specific shapes? And they brought it for me. So I'm gonna show you which ones.
A
Mr. V
square.
needs Mr. V needs you to build out his collection in the Veveverse. Set and forget it. KCBMW saying 101, 103, 100 ultra rare. Wait, my 103 was not
That's,
a rare. My 103 was a
no,
uncommon. Oh no, he's got that
he's
right.
saying yeah.
Rares 100, ultra rare 116. So I got totally effed. I'm actually kind of pissed. So I pulled it up here. 87 is the first mint. They can't change it now. It's been seen on YouTube. You can't take it away. They did that last week. They changed something, and I'm like, nope, I've got it right here. Yeah, I mean that if it's frustrating, but he's right. I didn't see any 2 digits, and if you're gonna say this, and I make deals knowing that this, I mean, and I've spent a lot of money pushing drops here and not winning at all, and it's like then the one chance I had, then I get screwed. So I don't know.
And what a celebration it would have been if we would have known you hit that off the drop.
Right, exactly. Like you hit the second one, the second first mint. And again, there's a big difference between 100 and 101 if 100 is the first mint, but it's still worth more. Smart Buy wants to buy Mr. V's entire collection. I don't think he's selling it. I do not think he's selling it. Here, I'll pull Masterroni back up here. Yeah, it's hard though to know what to do in the market if they don't get it right. But with the KCBMW is worse because he spent money, not sold something. So I don't even know how they could even make I mean, they couldn't make me whole because we don't really know what the value is. Now what they could do is give me a 2-digit comic. That would make it right if they gave me but if the first public mint's 100, boy, would I really want that.
How do you feel with when they release, usually I think through giveaways, where they bring out the non-public mint numbers as a giveaway? So below, obviously, in this case, below the 100.
I have some.
Oh, okay.
I've got I've got one that I meant to check today because I think I listed it and I don't want it up there. So hold on a second. Let me see. I'll show you what I've got. Hold on here. I got to make sure I take this off the market. I mean, it's too high. I don't think anyone's going to buy it, but it's still way too cheap for it. Okay, hold on here. Oh wow, the floor's really high on this. Oh, I'm glad I took it off. All right, so I've got, should I bring it up here? Should I make you a little jelly?
Go for it. Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's do it here. Sorry, Masterroni, I'm gonna take you off again. I pulled these up the other day. Right here. Punisher 103.
Wow, what is that on the secret route?
What, this one or this one?
I can't see it on my screen. Is it which one's the 103?
Oh, the one, I have two 103. I've got Amazing Spider-Man 129, which is FA Punisher, of course.
Yeah.
And then Fantastic Four 66 103.
So you're a fan.
Now,
Yeah.
I have the Fantastic Four up for sale for, I think, fairly cheap. But I will not sell this Punisher because this is one that I wanted, but I won't sell. Yeah, I'm not going to sell it. But this one, I think I put up. Yeah, I have it up for 500. So if it sells, it sells. But yeah, so there you go. Otherwise, no, I don't have. Maybe I have one other low mint, but my whole thought on that is I'm okay with it because we knew that they might do it, and they don't do it that often.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm totally okay. Let's see. 101 is crap. 102 is crap. What are you talking about? All right, here we go. I have a 91 Chucky that nobody believes is the first mint because they did the same thing. One pencil is 91 too because they messed that up too. Right. And that's the thing. Then you got to convince them that it's worth something. Smart buy, open to hearing offers, but not offloading across board. So he's still keeping it. And Tucson is bored. Sorry, Tucson. I get it. He doesn't like talking about it. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, other than it screws up, like 2 years ago, when they announced that they started having mints on the drops that were below 41, everyone freaked out, but it kind of went away. People like the first available mint. They still like it. They're not going to pay you what they paid in the past, but they will still buy it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think VeVe at any point said any promises that they wouldn't release the ones below the first public mint. So it's probably fair game. And you probably, if you're buying up 41, the mint 41, for example, you know what the risk there that's associated with it. And that's probably why I like the last mint, because it really then is untouchable.
Exactly.
Yeah, but at the flip side, if you've like that scenario there, if that 100 mint comes out and then a few months later they see someone who's got the same variant of the book but they've got mint 80 out there, it probably devalues it in some way. Whether they're having time something to actually highlight, almost like they do with the special edition, where maybe they could highlight the first public mint with, I don't know, like a banner or something like that to really specify that was that at that point in time. But otherwise, I'm a little bit. I don't really go low mint, so it doesn't really probably impact me directly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you don't like, if they were given here, I did find one other one that I got, which was first appearance of Al. I got the Ultra Rare Daredevil #3 mint 75. But I've also, like I've told KCBMW, a lot of this stuff I won't sell because I don't want to tank the market for people, and plus I'd rather just keep it. I've spent so much money that I'm like, all right, if I can get that 103, what was it, Daredevil 66, or no, Fantastic Four 66, whatever it was. I'm like, all right, I'll sell it. But I try not to sell my stuff if I can avoid it. Charlie bought what he thought was the lowest mint on a certain key comic, paid up well for it. Then I won a Christmas giveaway and it was lower than the public lowest. Yeah, but that's okay because there's still that mint's still available to anyone on VeVe to sell, right? Like David, you could sell it if you wanted to. The whole point was the sub 41s to be used later or not. Felt bad, so let him have it for cheaper than he originally paid. Plus, did me a god deal on several SR. He's definitely done some good deals for people. So, but I'm okay with it if I benefit from it, right? Like, then I'm totally okay with it. But I definitely want to get that gold silver logo. I feel like they have to give it to me now, but we'll see. Let's see. Really, his is a junk drop. I don't know what that is. Paul, yeah, but we know those mints were going to be used for giveaways. Yeah, they did say they were going to use them for giveaways. It's not like they didn't tell us that. It even says that these are kept for the owners, for the artist, and for giveaways. So we kind of knew that was going to happen. By the way,
But they don't have it on the metadata, do they? That would be quite cool if they showed the lowest public edition for each variant or rarity. Because I know they do with the whole, if there's 10,000 comics and mint 6,000 is the total number of the common editions. Like that's a mint chase. But I don't think they show the lowest public, do they?
yeah, that's kind of a good point. I would like to see that because also when I'm in the market, I want to be able to buy stuff like that. So yeah. Let's see. BE will floor the gold silver logo as soon as you get it, mate. That I won't do. I don't. And Tucson's telling me to stop whining. I'll buy a logo today for 2,500. That's for you, Tucson. Let's see. Wakanda wants to sell the last mint today's drop common. Any takers? Price. Wait. How much was he selling it for?
1,100.
Was it
Oh, well, that's what he
1,100?
had it on the market for, which
I don't even see it. It's out of the market now. So, oh no, that's ultra rare. That's ultra rare. Yeah, 1,100. No way. I mean, we're not getting those prices anymore. Nobody's going to get those type of prices. Not for that. At least I don't believe so. Yeah, still at 1,100. Let's see. NFT Gents, good to see you. Please don't hold yourself back just because VeVe twisted up their rules. All fair in love and toys. There you go. Today's book is a snoozer outside of the low mint number. I mean, it was nice, and I'm glad it sold out. Like I said, maybe we'll get more stuff. They'll just give us 1,000 because they're probably pretty happy to sell this out. You can get 999 for 85. That's not bad. Yeah, honestly, I can't believe we did not get any 2 digits. He knows that, wants to know he wants to know a reasonable price. All right. California Comics, what's a reasonable price for the last mint?
I've just messaged Wakanda. That's if he wants to do a deal, I might. If the price is right, I might have a go at it.
All right, so you're not going to get a price from California. I'd say probably like 300 to 500, but I have no clues. 200. Wait, I'll give him 200 for it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I don't know.
good.
Here's the thing. Nothing sells for more than like 200 these days. Like it's got to be super special. And this is not necessarily some super special comic. So I don't know. If he sold it for 100, a lot of people would buy it. If he sold it for 150, I think more would buy it. At 200, it starts to be less and less over that price. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, and I think for all, I'm sure. Oh, in fact, when we've done deals before, I think there's people like us that will try and get something that's fair and balanced. I've paid over the odds where it's something I've really wanted, but at the same time, if they give me the opportunity to pitch to them, I'm not really lowballing. I'm going into a price probably just under that I think's fair.
Right.
So yeah, so that one it's an interesting one, being 1,000 mints. Like, what did I buy recently on something like the VeVe comic drops? If it's mint 1,000, even if it's for like a book that's fairly popular, Star Wars free book they did for 2024, I think I paid 110 for the last mint on that. Maybe not a massive book in real life, but it was quite a fair price. This is maybe a bit different, but
yeah, I mean, KCBMW saying 150 tops. That's probably about right. I mean, it's not going to get more than 300. And this is also where your attachment and thinking back 4 years ago to prices, or even 2 years, 3 years ago, you can't use that. We're like such a different market. And you see people flipping stuff, but I'm telling you, it's really big numbers. So like my 101, I could have gotten more for, let's say, now that I know that it's the, second to last or second to first available mint or whatever. But things just don't go for that much because there's a lot of drops and there are whales, but there's not that much liquidity in here that something like that's going to go for 1100. I hope you get it.
And the guy, in fact, the person that reached out to me earlier, he was talking about a last mint. He said a lot. Have I got interest in those? So we had a bit of a chat. He told me, I won't share who he was and what he bought, but he told me what he paid for it, and it was
Right.
probably 10 times more than it's actually worth right now because he bought it in the bull run and whatnot. But the good thing with someone like that is that he was accepting of it. And look, it's everyone's prerogative to value their own items. You know, that's their right and privilege. But I think when someone understands the market, I think it's just a bit of a healthier conversation whether you're going to do a deal or not. You know,
yeah, I completely agree. But if I have something that I overpaid for, I just won't sell it. I can't, like, mentally, I can't do it unless I know that if I sell it and I can buy something else with it, then maybe. But yeah,
I've moved things probably from the older days where it's non-special mints and taking hits on it, but then I know I've transitioned into something that would have probably had a much higher value back then. So I think if you can get your head around that concept, it's quite refreshing. But yeah. So
I mean, Mr. V does that. Mr. V does the same thing. I've talked to him in the past about this, where he's like, just sell it. Like, you'll be able to, you know, ape into something else, right? Like, buy something that collectible might not be worth keeping. And if you get 50 for it, like, here's what's really bad. So I got that Ultraman collectible poster, right? And I got mint 321. I would have rather them given me just a crappy mint, because now I feel like it's worth more. But it's not even selling at 52.36 and the floor's at 35, which I would have just sold it at 35 if it was just a random BS mint. So sometimes I don't like getting good mints because then I don't sell it, which is not good. I have that problem a lot. It happens actually quite a lot. Where I get stuck with something because I'm like, I'm too stubborn to get rid of it, or I think it's worth too much, or it's too good of a mint to just let go for floor. But
well, you know, again, this is not a shield. I don't think it's shillable, but like, I've got the She-Hulk pair. So obviously the two that they brought out for FA, I've got 321 on both of them. I bought it at a time where I was only getting familiar with special mints, and I probably paid a premium for it. But the reality is, you're trying to sell them as a pair. You're trying to sell them above market, above floor. It's just, I've resigned myself to say that I'm just going to keep that. But
right,
yeah,
that's what I do. I'm just I'm just gonna keep it, whatever. And I'm okay with that. I can definitely do that. Oh my god, I'm going to kill O'Milly. Quit undercutting me, O'Milly. God damn it, that guy will floor anything. That guy's hands are made out of paper. Which is okay. I don't hate him for it. I just hate it when he undercuts me. Let's see. Our first public mints getting devalued, since the non-public mints will eventually be public via rewards and giveaways. I mean, if we look over the last 2 years, how many non-public, you know, how many of these non-public mints have they really dropped? 100? 200? It's not that much. There's been a lot of drops. I mean, I guess it could. Okay, Digital Vibes, 100% low mints are getting killed. Let's see. Today's comic, for example, 101 was the first mint, but in 6 months, VeVe could give away mint 97 to a user. Wait, was 101 the first mint? I thought it was 100. No, KCBMW.
I think it was 10. It was the first mint on the common.
Right, but didn't we say 100 ultra rare was available? I think that's what KCBMW said.
Yeah, I think KC said 100 was available or had been minted on the rare, from what he was saying.
Right. So I got rid of. Okay, well, either way, 100 was the first. So I got rid of 101. Here's the good thing. Here, I'm just going to play this while I punch my desk. I'm not salty about this at all. By the way, he was not giving anyone the finger. It's number 1. Damn it, VeVe. Come on.
Um,
Let's see.
unfortunately, I've got to shoot, unfortunately, but
Hey,
we,
no, go ahead.
yeah. No, I really, really appreciate the invite on. It's been, I know we've probably spoke about it for a while, but it's I watch your streams all the time. I think it's great what you do, and yes, thanks ever so much for letting us on.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. We'll have to do it again where we can actually show your store. Maybe when you have something new, we can have you come on and promote it and show. But thank you for coming on. Really appreciate it. And anytime I can help you, let me know.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, see you in a couple of weeks, Ronnie, in that the London event or the
All
London
right,
trip.
bro. Take care. Yeah, see you soon.
Yeah, yeah. See you later
Take
on.
care. Bye.
Have a good one, California Comics. Thanks, man. All right. Let's see. You want me to I can remove you. Here, I'll remove him
Yeah,
from
it's
you.
fine. It doesn't matter.
So, okay. So that was really cool. I hope that was okay. I took him off the stage. There we go. Now he's off. Tell me about, the rare was okay. There you go. Regardless, same point. Thank you. Comic book dealers equals thieves. So tell me about Lisbon overall, what it was like, and what you think about VeVe rugging me today.
Can you take my screen off?
Oh yeah. Sorry. I'll take your screen off and I'll put my screen back on.
There you go.
There we go.
Was good. Was amazing. Was definitely by far event. I got a chance to talk a lot with David and Dan, so that was amazing.
That was, and yet you did not pitch me getting the gold silver logo.
No, not the right person for that. Sorry.
Wrong answer.
How many sounds you have?
I have like 5, 6, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. I gotta add more. They suck. But I still want to punch you. All right, so it was good. And Dive Jedi told me that they like covered everything, right? They took you out to dinners and drinks and everything.
Yeah, we had I think 2 nights in a row. Sanjay, he had like this very fancy hotel, so we stopped by to his like lounge or
Sweet.
whatever on his hotel. We got some drinks there. Yeah, I don't know how I got pretty lucky. I don't know why and how it happened. I think I was at the right time at the right place, but most of the times I was just sitting next to David at the table, So that was a good thing. I showed him my stuff, and of course a few of them he didn't saw, so that was amazing. It's fine. David
Oh, he
is
had
the
not
best,
seen
man.
some of your spaces and
No, he
stuff.
just maybe he saw it. Yeah, he just I think he doesn't remember stuff. He's too busy. I assume the way he is, he's just busy, concentrated on like like real like problems in VeVe and whatever. He
Right.
probably just forgets. Like he's probably gonna forget about me, even though I spend so much time with him.
Right. He'll forget about,
He forgets a lot of stuff.
I
But
mean,
he's fine.
did he did he say anything about me?
No, no, but he's amazing. He's so funny.
He
He's
did
a very,
not. Wait,
very
he did not say anything. Wrong
no.
answer.
He
Are
said
you
you're the
serious?
best.
David, how dare you not mention my name? How do you not know me after all these years? Sounds like the typical pyramid scheme stuff. Partying. Hey, I think party. He won't forget. He doesn't even know who I am. Because when you went up to him, you're like, you're live on Informant, and he's like,
Who?
who? Right? Who?
That was
Who's
the
this
first thing
other?
when I first saw him in London. He was, "Hey, I'm Masterroni." I was like, "Who?"
I'd be
Even
like,
though he retweeted my stuff, and but
oh,
he's a very. I
you're
like him a lot. He's
Informant?
very cool dude.
I have no clue who you are. I have no clue who you. And what if I went to him and I said, "Wait, who are you?" See how you like that, David? You don't know who I am? Well, then there you go. Who are you? But I know Dan Crothers. All right, let's see.
Dan probably remembers.
Dan, I really like Dan because I feel like
Yeah.
I mean I like David too, but I like Dan better. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go look in the market here and everything. California Comics is a cool dude, man. He seems like a
Yeah.
nice guy. I've made a couple deals with him. I know he's busy. He's constantly buying stuff and doing what he does. So it's pretty cool. Man, I can't believe this ultra rare is at 1390. Let's see, 168 on there. There's that 501. I should have bought that 501 for floor. That would have been a pretty good buy. Let's see here. 150. Oh, there's Recon selling his 153 in an auction. So I don't know. Okay, so what do you think about my complaining and whining about the mint changing? Do you think I have any right to be upset or no? I'm asking for a friend.
I didn't pay attention. What happened?
Wrong answer. Okay, so I sold
everything I say. It's a wrong answer.
Right. And I sold my 101. All right. Like I knew it was worth more than just floor, right? So I'm like 101. All right, I'll sell it for 25, and it didn't sell. So then I dropped it to 20, and then it was bought instantly by Charlie. So then of course I'm a little salty, but I'm like, okay, all right, he bought it, whatever, no problem. And then Casey BMW says, well, 87 is not the first available mint. It looks like 100 is because no 2 digits were minted, and they rugged me. And then I said this. So what do you think? Who are you exactly? The most expensive Mercury themed stamp for USPS is 2016. Mercury Forever stamp, part of the views of our planet. Quit trying to shill stuff. All right. So what do you think? Chavez is afraid he won't be. Oh, come on. All right. So what do you think? Is it okay that they change from the article? So if you look here, here's the problem right there. 87 is the first mint. It's in my minty fresh numbers. So I'm thinking like 101 and I sold 103 and somebody bought it for 15 like instantly because it's the third mint, right? Or the fourth, I guess. So I got screwed twice getting the low mints, thinking like, okay, well at 87, 103 isn't worth much, but if 100's the first mint, 103 is worth more. So what do you think? Do they
change the Medium article? Is confirmed that that's not a first mint number?
Here, I'm going to refresh. No, it's not confirmed, but Casey BMW said there is no hold on. Why is that not refreshed? He said there's no mint 2 digits that were minted.
I guess you need to wait for official confirmation before you break the disc. But it is what it is. We all did it, We all did it. We all been there. I did it so many times. I'm immune to it.
But here's the thing: we have the information that we have, right? And so if they change the game in the middle of the game, I can't play it. Right? Like is
it the first time they're doing mistakes? You need to get used to it. It is what it is. Get used to it.
But I wouldn't care if I wasn't spending a lot of money on the app and losing a lot, right? Like if I'm losing 90, I like seeing other people win, right?
Yeah.
I don't like seeing other people win, but they win and I sit here and I lose. And then finally I get like something decent that I could have gotten, let's say 40 or 50 for, which would have paid for the drop. And then I can't make the right decisions if I don't have the right information. That's my only point. They need to get this. This is harmful to people who are trying to not only buy on the market, but also try to achieve the next level on VeVe. But what do I know? It sounds like you're saying, shut up and quit whining. Is that what you're saying?
Kind of, yeah. Accept your fate.
Accept my, let's see. I think 20 was fine. I want it more for binary than second mint. Second mints don't do well these days. I can't do
That's
it
actually
fast. Yeah, I think it's not terrible. Shut up, Casey BMW. It was worth 50.
You see, just making you feel better.
Right. Change was brutal. Yeah, FAFE, that's for sure. I was upset for like a year and now I'm over it. All right. I'm over it now. I just had to let that out. I'm
you need one more year.
Yeah, one. I'm over it. I'm not over it, but I'm over it. Let's see here. Oh, Pizza Pet, Pizza Ninja custom pre-sale live. Oh crap, I forgot about that. I didn't do that. I guess I have no money for that. I'm just seeing if VeVe released anything other than tomorrow's comic. I love how Wes, did you see here? We'll do this. The first thing Wes said was, dude, to me, he AI'd his arms. And to me, it's like, wait a second. Look at the head. It's not even on there. I try to do it and I'm like, I can't do it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not 8% body fat. All right. That's not my arms. There's more.
Look at those fingers on your right hand. That's funny.
Oh yeah. Well, okay, so these are supposed to be wrapped around a comic, right?
But there's 5 fingers instead of 4.
Right. It's weird. It's always weird. But the whole thing's freaking weird. So like I wouldn't have been like, dude used AI for his arms. I would have been like, dude totally does not know how to make thumbnails. That's what I would have said. I don't know. That thing looks horrible. All right, back to the grind.
At least you tried.
Yeah, you got to try. If you don't try, you can't win. It's a blessing because you said you'd value it more if you knew and you'd never sell it. Yeah, well, who wants Mercury stamp go to 100 floor? Oh, my Lord. I can do that. Can you do this? Live long and prosper? Nice. Look at that. It's a blessing because you said you'd value it more if you knew and you would not. Well, because you're saying then I would not have the gems back. Ron. That's what you get, KCBMW. What the hell am I doing with my life?
Are you on profit with this today drop?
No, I'm not in profit. Hit that like button, everyone, and subscribe if you haven't. Let's see where I'm at. No, because I spent 42. I spent 42 and let's see, where am I at? 18, 28, 32, 33. So about 920 in, but I've got 4 comics left. So I guess technically I could get lucky if this comic goes back up in price. This is so weird. Look at this. Same cover, same cover, same cover. What's the difference?
There's a bit of a difference, but not enough.
Not right. It's the kind of difference that I would give this. It's definitely looks.
Hey, they sold out, so it doesn't matter, you know.
That's true. They did sell out.
They might as well just put a blank cover and they still probably sell out. Sometimes.
If there was 1,000. Now here's the question: did it sell out because of me?
Probably. You're the biggest influencer in VeVe, so you know.
Yeah, no. Millie was streaming. We had about the same amount of people watching, so I think I did not do it. But I do think that people were surprised because they could have easily tried to get 10 for this. If this had been 10, they would not have sold like 200. All right, but because it was $6.99, and there was only 1,000, I think they did it right. I don't think they did us dirty. I really don't.
Let's see if they do it again next time.
Right. That's why I wanted this to sell out, because I'm like...
Because now they have the numbers, or they were like, okay, we sold 1,000 edition, then we should try again, no? Because if they make it 3,000, they're probably going to sell like 500, right?
Mm-hmm. Not even.
For an average
250,
comic. 250,
right? 250.
Yeah, 200 for a bad comic.
Right. And this is just like this is not some like massive comic. Sometimes it's real money when he speaks, dude. But yeah, I think whatever, they sold it out. I'm glad it sold out because now if they keep doing this, like Star Wars Revenge of the Sith #3, nobody's gonna buy it. But this was Star Wars Revenge of the Sith #1. I could see it selling out. So if they want to do some of the other ones by Dark Horse #1s, I think they can get away with $6.99 for 1,000. But of course, it does change the calculus for them. They're going to have a hard time selling anything that's not 1,000 now.
Right.
So I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right, what's it? 12 o'clock. What do you got going on for the rest of the day?
Soccer later.
Soccer. What else?
That's it.
You're not
Veveverse.
drinking. You're gonna drink.
No more drinking. No.
No, you got to drink. You got to drink.
I'm drinking Romanian water. This is straight from Romania.
Really?
It's the best,
Wait,
and it's the best water I ever had. Like you can usually you can taste the difference, but you
right.
can with this one you actually can taste the difference.
So, how much does that bottle of water cost?
Around £1.60, which is like $2.
It's too much. It's fucking water.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's worth it.
I'll pay faucet prices.
No, I don't pay. I don't drink. I don't
You
drink
don't
that kind of
drink.
water.
You don't like the chemicals. I drink mine for fluoride. I drink 500 gallons a day just so I can inundate my body with fluoride and other heavy metals. I think it's a good. I think it's a good way to live. All right. Well, I'm bored.
Hopefully, with a bit of luck, next week I'll show you the Veveverse mobile app, unless I sign an NDA for it or something.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. You probably have to.
I'm gonna be probably one of 30 people having it in a beta testing.
Oh, are you even allowed to talk about it?
I didn't sign anything, so I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not gonna get in trouble for it.
All right. Stay around for 2 seconds if you don't mind. Any final words? And by the way, all of Masterroni and California Comics information, mine too, like your the websites and stuff, are in the description. So check that out. Again, if you haven't hit the like button on the way out, do that. If you've not joined the channel, you're not following it, please subscribe. Maybe hit that bell if you want to be informed of what's coming on. I'm going to be heading out of here. Josh is in the mobile beta too. I mean, Josh. Oh, collectors gone digital. Okay, cool. So, all right. Well, everyone, I'm going to be back on tomorrow with Big A. Thank you, Masterroni, for coming on today. Really appreciate it. I know you've been busy. And California Comics, again, thank you for coming on and hanging out. Sorry we couldn't pull up your space, but I know you were working on stuff. But do something nice for somebody today. I will see you tomorrow, and I will be back on Sunday with emoji, maybe VeVe Magic. Until next time, everyone, peace. I'll see you. Just hang around for 2 seconds.